Smart Oasis,
No. What are you doing?
Are you leaving Bayern? Are you fucking leaving?
He didn't even finish his sentence. Will be there, trends real.
Characters.
You ran out of characters, bitches.
I've been here for about how many seasons now? 3 seasons. And
Rams will kidnap the ball boy, and Rams will be the guy who like, they're the champions. Wait. Aren't you a bit old to
This is one of my favorite moments on this stream. When they found a way to write a bigger message underneath.
Cut the check. Malta Guinness, cut the check. Malta Guinness, cut the check. So guys, hold up. Let's talk about what's going to be on the show. So first of all, guys, Maresca has been lied to. Maresca, I think someone tweeted something to Maresca, we're here to win the title, we're here to win the trophy, one of the biggest clubs in the world. So we're going to address why Maresca is lying to the Chelsea faithful. We're going to talk about Lewandowski. Barca fans are like he's going to win the Pichichi. They say he's going to dunk on Mbappe, and they say he's going to lead Barca to a league title, meaning that we're going to have an emergency stream. Barry, you sent me a DM saying he's going to get 35 goals. That's what you told me. I have the receipts. Barry, I have the receipts. I will bring up your DM so that he's going to get at least 35 goals, going to win the Pichichi. Talk about Lewandowski. Barca, the opening game. Lamine Yamal looking crazy. The stocks are high. We're going to talk about Havertz. Money May sent me a DM saying that Havertz is going to surpass Henry and Anelka combined.
Yeah.
Said it's going to surpass. Can I finish my intro?
No, I did.
So Money says this season Havertz is going to surpass both Anelka and Henry, prime Anelka and Henry combined. So is Havertz the reason why Arsenal are going to dunk on Pep, and is it the guys that's going to stop 5 in a row? We're going to talk about Liverpool. Mohamed Salah is looking like a skinhead. It is what it is. Your boy Jota getting those goals. Liverpool under Amber Rose. The Amber Rose era has begun. Are these guys going to say what's up? Or are they going to do what I believe? They're going to believe a massive fall off. And we're going to get uncomfortable. This is the channel that gets uncomfortable. We have to talk about Greenwood. We've got to talk about Greenwood. And we're going to have to have because there's something that the Zerb says that I think we need to respond to. So we're going to talk about Greenwood, talk about that, say what's up, man. Elijah, you sound like the T800. There's something wrong with your mic. You sound like the T800. You sound like you're from World War Zero. So I have to fix that your mic. And then we're going to talk about Chelsea. For some reason, why Maresca is saying that we're not here to commit to the title after spending over a bill. That doesn't make sense. So guys,
are we having a post-match stream on Thursday?
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Saturday Hangout. Guys, remember, guys, enjoy yourselves. Remember, guys, get a meal, get a drink. If you don't have a meal or drink, unsubscribe and leave my channel right now. You can't listen to this Hangout without at least a meal or a drink, preferably both. Like the vid, subscribe if you're new. If there's anything you wish to add to the show, as long as you know half of Snow Bonnets or that psychopath English Talents FC, feel free to send in a Dubinsky. Remember, your Dubinskys, dubs, and super chats help to keep the channel functioning and helps to keep my subscriptions to Anna Angel, Vanessa Blue, Rachel, and Francesca Jimenez. So
It's a bit too much.
Let's open up. Let's also shout out to Rose Monroe as well.
You
So
go,
let's open
Barbara.
up. Let's open up. Let's open up with the first thing. So Barry, is your mic okay there, Barry?
Yeah, but can I ask a quick question beforehand?
No, you can't.
No, it's not related to you know what.
Okay, what is it?
Are we going to talk about the Saudi Super Cup tonight?
2 free kicks. Skydiving.
They were sleeping.
Elijah, you sound like the T800. I don't know. You sound like static. Barry, apparently he's saying prayers to himself. That's what I heard. Apparently he speaks to himself before he takes the
No, because I remember he said he thanked God, like on his knees, and he said Bismillah as well, in the same motion. So I was like, you know.
Okay, you know what? Barry, you know what? If you have time, because I can't deal with Cristiano this sinner. But if you have time. So let's start off first with your Barca boys right now, man. So before I come to Barry, here's the thing right now. I'm investing all my stocks into Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal is the future of football right now. I'm not jinxing him. I'm not giving him a nickname, but I have invested all my stocks into Lamine Yamal because the Mbappe stocks only come functional every 4 years. That's the issue. So between those 4 years until Mbappe fully becomes functional, I need to invest my stocks into someone else, and I've chosen Lamine Yamal. All eyes are on Real Madrid to win this title. They have the squad. They have Messi's daddy. They have Carlo. It is what it is. But let me say something right now. William Lewandowski is trying to prove everyone wrong. Because I've called him a geriatric from Warsaw. I've called him a piss-back merchant. I said he's old, he's washed up, and this is potentially borderline elderly abuse. That's what I've said. But put that to one side. What if he's going to prove us wrong? And is there a scenario, is there a world in which Lewandowski wins the Pichichi, he outscores Vini, he outscores Mbappe, and he leads Barca to a title despite his age where people think that he should retire? Where I am with it is I just don't see how Barca win this league. I just don't. And I just don't believe that Lewandowski is going to get 20 to 25 goals because I believe we are seeing the decline. If he proves me wrong, fine. If he proves me wrong, I will be the first person to say Lewandowski, aka the ski, aka the Polish Duke, I was wrong. But from what I've seen, I'm like, I don't know. So Barry, talk to me about this opening game, your thoughts on the opening game, and how vital do you think Lewandowski will be this season in the year of our Lord 2024?
Yeah, so a good win, because the last 2 seasons we started the league campaign with a draw. So it's actually cool that we won today. Overall, the game, let's say the first half, it was very shaky because Valencia had a bunch of chances. And just you could see that we were rusty, especially on defense. Inigo Martinez and Balde, they weren't all there. And that's why Hugo Duro scored. But then afterwards, the attack woke up. And then that was a great setup from Balde to Yamal to Lewandowski for the goal. And in the second half, it was better. The defense was better. All the backline played pretty well in the second half. And the attack, they had their chances. If they were more clinical, it was going to be a 3-1 or 4-1, especially that Ferran chance. He had a 1v1, but he flopped it. So
no, that would have been a great team goal. How did he miss that? That's a horrible miss.
I was hoping that it wasn't going to bite us back, but thankfully we won the game. So it's a good win overall, but just the things in the first half, it was a bit shaky. Sometimes Ter Stegen, the back passes, it wasn't all clean. Sometimes the back line, the defensive awareness, it was a bit scary at times. So just a couple of mistakes and a couple of details that we have to fix. But I just think that those kind of things are going to be fixed around the season. So
are you happy with Flick from what you've seen, or you need to see more? Like, can you already see a difference between Flick and Javi, or you need a bigger sample size?
Yeah, I need a bigger sample size because it's one game, but I like what I see because I think we were able to get more out of the attack from central because it was mostly the wings for Xavi. Centrally, we had a bit more with Lamine Yamal and Rafinha coming more into the middle because it was always right wing or left wing, but it was more central, and we also got some stuff from the wing. So pretty good, but just the defense worries a little bit because.
What about Lewandowski? Do you think Lewandowski is still capable and has the ability to win the Pichichi and lead you to a title, or he's old and washed up?
Yeah, I won't lie to you, Trish. The guy's declined. That's for sure. He can't hold up the play, pass, or dribble like he used to, but he can still score some goals because last season he scored. So
you're not saying he has Alzheimer's? Continue. Keep talking, Barak. Ignore what I said. Keep going.
Yeah, I didn't hurt.
Good. Me neither.
I heard, but I'm not going to pay attention. But
Yeah.
last season, he scored 17 or 18 goals. But he missed a bunch of chances. He can still score, but he can miss a lot of chances. So, but today, the only chance that he got, it was from the first goal from the Balde to Yamal setup, and he scored. And also the penalty. So if he's just clinical, maybe he can get you like 20 to 25 goals. He won't do like what he used to do in his peak 40. That's impossible. There's no way in hell. But he can still score like 20
All right.
if he has a good season.
Nomad, are you worried about your rivals after what you've seen and what Lewandowski could do, or nothing from what's in our first game worries you ahead of the season and your opener?
With that kind of defense, come on. They were being opened up like a fucking. They were being opened up.
Don't. Nomad, don't. Continue. Go.
There was no defense. They're still missing a proper DM. We're seeing that they were turned over. They were again and again during transitions. They're any half decent team, and they're conceding a lot of goals because even last season their defense was absolutely abysmal. I don't see their defense even being as good as last season. I actually see their defense declining because you're not having Araujo till January. So and like last season, if they're playing Christensen as a DM, it's outrageous. So I still.
So basically, you're saying that the defense is going to let them down.
Yeah. Obviously, that's what let them down last season, and I don't see any more improvements in the defense this season as well. So and Bellingham as a number 8, 20-year-old number 8 in his first season, scored as many goals as Lewandowski last season in La Liga.
Yeah, but Lewandowski is old though, so.
Yeah, so are you saying that Lewandowski is scoring as many goals as last season? By the way,
No. I say no, but don't. He could prove us wrong.
Sure, he could prove us wrong.
Charles to Witty H on the street says that look, if Lewandowski stops trying to be this guy that's moving around and he just stays into the box, into the penalty box, and is just a poacher and a cold-blooded finisher, that can help because he is a proven high-volume goal scorer. That's proven. He's a striker. So,
but most of the service that he's gonna get is he's gonna get from Lamine Yamal from the right. So once teams start to figure out to block Lamine Yamal's access to Lewandowski, he's going to need someone from the left. That's why Nico Williams was so important for him to get those kinds of numbers. So who are you going to have on the left? Rafinha, Ferran Torres, Ansu Fati? Come on.
Cole, thoughts on Barca, and will you return back to your original parents' club?
Oh, Lord.
Because Cole, I wasn't cracking a joke. So thoughts on Barca and when you're going to return back to your original club that you started with?
Barca will win the league, and I'll tell you why. I think they're going to stat pad against the smaller teams. But
wait, hold on. You say Barca going to win the league ahead of Atleti and Real Madrid?
Yeah. No, let me tell you why. I think they're gonna.
Who is this? Is this Score?
Yeah, that's me.
Yes,
It is. Barry, I'm
yeah,
sorry,
okay.
man.
I thought so. Yeah, continue.
Yeah. They're gonna stat pad against the smaller teams in the league, like in the mid-table and so forth.
When are you gonna go back to being a Barca fan?
Wait. No. Wait, let us speak it.
I've been in Bayern for how many years now, guys? Are we still gonna keep on talking about it? Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways.
Let us support Bayern, man.
Yeah. Continue.
Okay. But personally for me, I think that Barca, to be honest.
So how many points are they gonna win the league by, according to you?
I think it's going to be a close one. I'm gonna say probably 94 points.
How many more points are they going to win it by? What's going to be the point difference between them and Real Madrid?
6 points.
Maybe 10 points. Yeah.
How? That's stupid.
Yeah.
All right, he's warming up now.
Okay, so Real Madrid with Mbappe is going to score 10 less points than last season. Got it.
the
Makes sense.
reason why I'm
Makes sense.
saying
This
this.
guy said that Barca are going to win.
No.
Without
HH,
defense, are going to win the league
have
by
you
10
seen
points.
Have you seen Real Madrid in the Super Cup against Atlanta?
Yes,
Those guys aren't. They're
That's another one,
shit.
brother. That's another
They're
one.
playing
No,
shit.
that's
Damn bloody fool.
Like, Real Madrid.
Gatlock.
I don't know how to. I don't know how to say. Okay, Bergamo. Let me call him Bergamo.
No,
Bergamo.
it can't be that hard. Atalanta.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, Ata.
Wait, hold on, call. You can't say Ata.
Ata.
Lanta.
Lanta. Okay.
There you go. Lanta.
Okay. It's so sorry. Atalanta, right? I'm sorry, but these.
Oh, don't say Atalanta. You can't say Atalanta. Atalanta.
Atalanta. Anyway.
Forget it.
Yeah, forget it. Yeah. Atalanta. HH, to be honest, they've lost Toni Kroos. They don't have that midfielder who can replace him. I agree that Real Madrid is a good team. Don't get me wrong, they are a really good team. But I think that these boys are just too scared to take their chances and just score against these guys. Because they're not that... Bro, like I saw, if they play against Manchester City again this season, HH, Real Madrid is they're going to get beat. I'm being serious.
Okay. Why are we looking ahead to Man City? Let's stay in Spain. Let's stay in Spain.
Barca can even beat them. Barca can be in the El Clasico. I really believe Barca can, because even the way Barca play is the kryptonite to the way Real Madrid play, and I like that. Like seriously, the only thing that's really giving Real Madrid the results is the superstars like Mbappe, Rodrigo, and Vinny, and these type of guys, and Rudiger, who hasn't really gotten tested. Courtois hasn't even gotten tested. It's sad. Like, I'm sorry, but bro, Barca can beat these dudes. They're not that good.
No. Here's the thing.
Rudiger and Courtois has not.
Wait, hold on. No.
They haven't. They haven't.
You're the only. Listen to me, Cole. You're the only human creature on planet Earth who believes that Barca will win the league by 10 points. The people who believe that Barca will win the league, like, shout out to my Nigerian reporter friend Omar, who believes that Barca will win the league. But I believe you know people who believe that Barca will win the league by 10 points. That means that they're going to win the league by like 3 games to spare or 4 games to spare.
Yeah, for me, I don't know how much points they're going to win the league by. But what I will say is, HH, I strongly believe that.
Cut that bitch off!
I strongly believe
the streets asked for it. So
I strongly believe they can really compete with Real Madrid, because Real Madrid's kryptonite is Barca. We've seen this in the league. Like, bro, in the Champions League right now is City. If they play Barca in Champions League, they have a chance of losing to Barca. Even in the league, they can lose. They need to convert the chances. Real Madrid is not that scary. I don't know why people are so scared of them.
Nomad.
Why are people so scared of Real Madrid?
Oh, shush, Nomad.
Or can you tell me when was the last time Barcelona beat Real Madrid in a competitive fixture? Not including the Super Cup. I mean, in La Liga, or Champions League, or Copa del Rey. When was the last time Barcelona beat Real Madrid?
It's been a couple of years, but what I'm saying is no. Listen, Nomad. Your style of play compared to Barca's style of play, right? All Barcelona needs to do is dominate Real Madrid. It's that easy.
Brother,
take your chances.
Okay, wait.
Real Madrid will give you chances.
Thank you. Okay, hold up. Moneymates, thoughts on Barca's chances after the opening game?
It might be a long season, man. It might be a long season, man.
Could you put up my AVI quickly?
Oh, Lord.
I'd like to say congratulations to Ronaldinho's son, who's been signed by Burnley Football Club.
Hold on.
Yo, he's a scrub.
Hold on.
Oh, my God.
Yo, HJ, have you seen him play?
So he went from... So basically, let me say. So he was supposed to be followed in Dino's footsteps from Barca, from that to All Lives Matter FC.
Who said he was following Dino's footsteps?
I can't even blame him. Like, I don't know why people thought that because he's Ronaldinho's son, it was going to be the next big thing. Like,
No, but you can't play not Burnley.
Have you seen him play?
And I get it, but how do you go from Barca to All Lives Matter FC? How?
Have you seen him?
NLBMF, that's a generational drop off. That's a generational drop off.
But have you seen
Wait, hold up. At the Barca, didn't they tell him to go and collect people's towels and shine the boots at the
Yeah,
Barca
they moved
thing?
him. They moved him to fullback after seeing him play winger for 2 games.
Have you seen him play?
So they turned him from right mid and said, "You're not good enough." So they put him right back.
But you see, guys, like this stuff. Because I remember, Gregor. I remember when Jordi Cruyff was playing, and there's hype, and it's like, you see, you can get away with this in acting. Shout out to Charlie Sheen and John David Washington, where you can lack talent and still have a career. What's off your name? But when it comes to sports, bro, James is going to drop like 0 pieces consecutively for the Lakers. That's happening. He's going to and because sport is binary. Sport is external. You can't hide behind a name in sports.
No, but people
but HH, man, the dude has a trampoline.
like they're supposed to be like the second coming of their parents.
Kenny, are you underwater?
Kenny, leave the submarine, right? Kenny, come up to the surface. Kenny, you can't be talking on the submarine. Come up to the surface.
I'm back on the light. I'm breathing now. I'm breathing properly. I'm back on.
Oh, wow, you're on the surface. I'm
on the surface.
How does the sun look like? Fresh air? Is it fresh air? Oxygen? Nice.
It's fresh air. No, but it's crazy expectation that people put on people's children. That just because your dad was a good sport.
I think that it shows you how dumb people are, because people think that, oh, he's good, therefore he'll be amazing. It doesn't work like that, and history has shown that it doesn't work like that. Because yes, we share the same genetic and genetic code, bro. I just want to go here. MJ's son was sniffing the white stuff. That's the last time we saw him. The GOAT of basketball, MJ, Jordan, his son was, prior to sniffing the white stuff, he was trying to get married to like a MILF.
Yeah.
Who used to be his nanny.
Not just any MILF. That's some snake behavior from his son.
David Beckham's son
back on track. So talk to me, Barca.
David Beckham's son plays for Brentford B team. Not even the first team of Brentford. Brentford B team. Can't be good when your dad's good.
Miami.
Yeah, Inter Miami reserves. Listen, in terms of Barca, people need to just stop putting the expectation on them. They're clearly not favourites. So just let them play and see how the season folds. If they're in the title race, then the expectations will change. But they shouldn't be given the expectation that Madrid have. Madrid should win the league. Madrid have everything going for them. The one thing that, although Core did drop many things that were bricks, the one thing that he did say that was right, that I agree on, is that they don't have a Toni Kroos replacement. I don't think they have a number 6. I don't think they have a number 6 who's capable of.
But they have to just change. They can evolve. Don't you think that they're capable of evolving to something new?
No, they can evolve into something new, but that will take time to adjust to. But as of now, they don't have someone who can play those Toni Kroos passes in terms of just consistently picking it up and spreading the play long and just keeping the distances with the passing. Like Modric can do that, but Modric is old compared to what Toni Kroos was last year. Like Toni Kroos retired pretty much still at the top of his game at a good level. Modric is like very much on the downwards. He's very much going down, like, and you can see it in the last few years. But listen, for Barca, just keep doing what you're doing. See what happens from the league. Don't put much expectation on them. Just let Yamal ball out. Like, he's 17. Stop putting a 17-year-old on a pedestal to stop prime Galacticos Real Madrid. Like, that's not fair.
Wait, so hold on real quick. So La Liga still don't have goal line tech?
Yeah,
unfortunately. Yeah, we don't.
But they act like a broke, bro. That's the fuck.
HH.
In 2024.
Deba said that we cannot take the jobs away from the assistant referee.
Hey, man.
Does anyone have anything more to add to
Okay,
this?
wait, I got a question.
Blake, please go for it. I beg you,
Okay,
please.
so Bonnie Mace, I got a question. So you're saying Barcelona should have no expectation, but can you explain why HH has an expectation of making the top 4 for Chelsea?
Blake, no, Blake, we'll get there. We'll get there. Blake, we'll get there. Shout out to the so half up from the future. There's no stream on Thursday. Sorry, guys. Wait, guys, hold up, guys.
Wait, what's going on?
Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Okay, no, okay. Jokes apart. You think someone that speaks fluent trophy and fluent UCL is going to report off that bombers conference?
You might.
No, hold up. No, you said that's for the kids. That's a training competition. No, Elijah. We speak fluent trophy, fluent UCL.
You know what's
It's a trophy, though.
HH, you're completing the set.
You know what's so
You're
funny?
completing the set.
You know what's so funny about
Wait, Blake, what's funny, Blake?
The funny thing about this whole thing is, if Chelsea win that competition, you're gonna be flexing
so
that
shameless.
trophy.
Complete the set with questions to win
complete the
all
whole
your
set. We won every pick.
Are you sure about that? We'll see. Shout out to Blake. Say, Clear Lake might be dumb, but they're smart.
That's a brick.
No. Let me quick. Okay, let me just get the brick ready. They've signed the Tesh back, but want to wait to see if City loops Chelsea before announcing it to appease fans. Is that a brick or is he spitting?
No, that's a brick.
That's a brick. I was trying to think, like, is he thinking he's talking for this, but yeah, I can't see the logic there.
Maybe
No,
he said
no.
I get what he's saying.
Kenny, you do?
Basically saying that if you lose 4-0 against City in the next 2 hours, you're gonna say, "Here we go, João Felix," and people like you are gonna say, "Oh, the Felix is back."
No. But if they do, no, if we lose 4-0, no. I'm addressing the 4-0. Okay, trust me. I'm addressing that 4-0. Trust me. Hold up. Science FC thoughts it was Nigeria Day. Okay.
What the fuck?
Nigeria's
Guys, we'll get to the Greenwood topic. We'll get there. Like, it's a very uncomfortable topic. And that's going to be the final topic. It's a very uncomfortable topic. We'll get there. We'll get there. Shout out to Greenwood 18. Terrorists and Ferras try to sabotage. That's wild. Terrorist is wild. That's wild. 50 UCLs. Sons of legends are born into comfort. They don't have to. So remember, so basically,
motivation.
Like, they asked Mike Tyson, like, because he said to his son that, don't do this. Because it's like, you've grown up in a mansion, you've grown up with a silver spoon. You didn't have to suffer and go through the blood, sweat, and tears that I had to go through. And to reach the level I had to reach, you had to be... Look, all these guys, look at where the humble sort that Messi came from, Cristiano came from. These guys came from playing on, like, sand dunes, and they were poor. They were poor. So poverty helps.
Why would you why would you waste your time trying to chase something when you live in a mansion?
Yeah, there's no point.
There's no point.
There's no point, man. There's no point. Okay, so Money Mace, is your mic working there, Money Mace?
Yeah. Just quickly pull up my AVI. Just quickly.
All right, it better not be anything.
No, nothing wrong.
All right.
Wow, and I'm backing
That's
you guys
crazy.
to win the league, Money Mace. And I'm backing you guys to win the league, Money Mace. And this is what I get.
All right, so here's
that is a Bemendi, man.
Money Mace. So let me first set the stage. So shout out to Bill, who exists, and it's proof that I'm not racist against white people, because he's a Caucasian I've known since for a long time. And my good friend Bill sent me a message after the Arsenal game saying that you guys better at least get a draw. Then I said to Bill, Amanda just came out and said that Champions League place is not required. So that's what we're having to deal with first. But it seems as if Arsenal fans are already trying to set the pace against Man City from the get-go. So, my thing is this, because this is something we'll be talking about throughout this season. So I have two questions. The first question is, do you believe Havertz is the guy? And do you believe that you're finally going to unlock Havertz, something that no one has done all this time? And do you have a feeling that this can be your year? Third time lucky.
Thing. In terms of Havertz being the guy, I've never thought that was the question that needed to be answered in terms of winning the league. For me, everyone talks about the striker. For me, the biggest problem is number 6. We don't have a quality number 6. You don't win things without a quality DM. And I've seen enough of Thomas Partey to know, 1, physically he's cooked, and 2, the guy takes too many touches to play CDM. Like, you see players like that. I've always maintained I don't like African players in positions where I need. No. Let me land. I don't like African players in positions where it's about simple football. Because African players like to be flamboyant. They like to try difficult things. They like to do difficult things. Let me have an African winger.
What
Let me have
about
an
Obi
African
Mikel?
number 10.
Obi Mikel.
Obi Mikel, SCN, they're exceptions. Let me have an African winger, an African number 10, an African striker. I love those players because they do special things. I don't want an African goalkeeper because they do things like Onana and they get bored.
No. Onana doesn't represent Africa. He doesn't. He's an anomaly. Onana is an anomaly. He doesn't represent.
Goalkeeper is different.
Basically, shout out to Kendrick Lamar. He ain't like us. Onana ain't like us, bro.
Wait. So where's he from then?
Alaska.
Any from La Masia?
How do you?
There are black people in Alaska. I know it's cold. There are black people in Alaska.
How do you get a tan like that in Alaska?
I've seen black people in Alaska. I've seen them. They exist. So wait. So what is Rice's role? What position that Rice plays? What is his role?
Number 8. He's not. He doesn't have the quality to play DM. He's English fish and chips, side to side press football. Like, I don't want him playing number 6. To win things, you need a quality number 6, and we don't have that.
Okay, but on Havertz, so what is it that you want from Havertz this season? Because I'm confused. Is he the front man to get you most of the goals, or is he a supplementary piece? What is it that, okay, Havertz, we want you to do X?
He's a supplement. I got a question.
He's a supplementary piece because, listen,
supplementary piece. How much did they buy this guy for? How much did
How much did you buy Madrid?
I got a serious question. So you're telling me...
What it is? You can't answer a question with a question. That's not how it works.
I can. How much was Enzo? How much was Caicedo?
So you're telling me you guys need a DM when you're playing 4 or 5 centre backs in your starting 11, and DM is the problem.
I didn't ask.
Members of the jury. Wait, hold on. Members of the jury, I'd like to note that Money Mace says Havertz bought for 65 million is a supplementary piece, aka glorified side chick. Continue.
Yeah, kind of like how Enzo is being phased out the team for 110 million or Drewsbury Hall, but we'll get into that for a
minute. Didn't Enzo get vice captain now?
Because he's proper Chelsea. Showed it in the video. Thing.
All right.
You need a top number 6 to win things. Like, I'm sorry, bro. We're competing. The difference between Arsenal and City is not Haaland. The difference is Rodri.
No, but you forget one thing. You guys have the best defense.
Hold on. Money Mace, the streets are saying that. Hold up. Money Mace, the streets are saying that you're the racist or you're a self-hating black.
First of all, I'm black. First of all,
so you're a self-hating. Continue. Yeah.
No, it's not self.
I thought you were.
It's not self-hating. It's not black players.
People still think that artist is white, but continue. Money Mace, continue.
It's not black players. It's African players. I've seen AFCON, bro. Seko Fofana. The guy randomly shoots from 50 yards, and he's the number 6.
But no. But basically, look, Money Mace, it's a big world, and that's why there's a thing called scouting. There are African players that can play that role. It's just that you just have to be better at scouting, and you just have to go out and find them. Because I think what we all agree is that, bro, AFCON was the best quality football that we saw throughout. When you look at AFCON, Euros, it was the best quality football. So my thing is that you just have to scout. I trust you. The talent is there. Just don't look at the Africans that you see
No, but
in
AJ,
Europe.
it gets worse in modern day football because you have managers that enable this sort of bullshit of my number 6 has to do spins and turns. Not every number 6 can do that in the world. So if not
But
every number
if
6
you could do
can
spins and
that,
turns, but square, all that matters is that in number 6, it doesn't have to be simple. You have to be effective in your own way.
No, but
As long as you're
Number
helping
6.
the team in your own way. No.
but-
As long as you're helping your team in your own way, you can either be flamboyant or simple.
Jake,
Are
you know
you being effective in your team?
Let me say this real quick. You know the problem I have with this whole number 6 thing? Arsenal had the best defense last season. People were saying how no one can have a shot on target. Nobody can get shots off against Arsenal. And now number 6 is an issue.
Blake, I don't know what nonsense Monument is saying. Arsenal's issue is a striker. That's your issue. If you had a guy that can guarantee you, a striker that can guarantee you 20 to 25 goals, you probably win the league.
They would win the league. They win a lot of those games.
So my thing is that no, everything else can be shut up because the defense can still
for context, everyone who doesn't think I'm blind, here's my hand.
What it is? Like,
I'm gonna look.
turn the mic.
I was just getting proof to the people.
Like, I was gonna say something crazy, but I'm not gonna say it. So basically, Griezmann. That's what I say. Griezmann. I was gonna say it's Griezmann. No. It's the attack. It's the attack. Like, the defense is not Arsenal's issue. Number 6 is not Arsenal's issue. Arsenal's issue is in those close games, do you have a guy that can go in and clinically get those goals? That's Villa game. If they had a striker, that would be like a 2-2.
My hand is AI, man. I'm not having this.
Okay, it would be 2-2 or 3-0. Okay, look, Blake, do you feel that Havertz can be the answer for Arsenal, or do you think Arsenal need more, judging from the first game?
Let me ask you this question, HH. Can you imagine Havertz being a leading striker to win the league?
It's impossible.
Does that sound right?
But Blake, see, I'm not here hating and everything. I find it strange that a guy whose role is forward for 65 mil is a supplementary piece. That's wild to me.
No, but HH, it wouldn't be an issue if you had Saka and whoever's playing on the left, whether it's Martinelli or Trossard, getting the volume of like what Salah and Mane did. And then you can have Havertz get like 15 or 12. The problem is Arsenal don't have a guy that's going to bag them 25 goals a season, whether it's Havertz or whether it's Saka or whoever. They don't have that guy that's going to be able to take the game by the scruff of the neck when it's a tight game where they can't break down low blocks. They don't have the dude that's going to take them over the line. That's the problem. Man City had Haaland that scored 27 goals. And he was injured for a good portion of the season.
In a so-called down season.
Just quickly on that. No, but Blick, just quickly on that. That's the thing. They have a 25 goal. We don't. So we need everyone to chip in. And while Havertz and Saka and Trossard were chipping in...
How do you buy a striker instead of buying another defender?
Martinelli is doing his fake Brazilian Filipino shit on the left wing. Like, we're missing things from certain players. That's why we didn't win the league. It's not
okay. Then why did you sign a striker, man? There's quite like you guys should at least be signing.
Only sign guaranteed.
It's a striker. Okay, so no, wait. Let me correct. So, Mamis, you're saying that Arsenal's issue isn't a striker. That's not the main issue.
No, I'm not saying it's not an issue. What I'm saying is, if you're going to buy a striker, buy guaranteed. I am not going to Bournemouth and buying Solanke when the guy has scored double digits in one season.
And you're not buying Tony, and you don't want to.
And I'm not buying Tony because Tony scored 4 goals last season.
And you're not buying Isaac.
Tony had the transfer. And if you look at it, yeah, Bournemouth created
the only 2 strikers that I would have allowed at Arsenal: Isak and Gyökeres. Nobody else. Nobody else is at the standard to help Arsenal win the league.
But you can make a case that this is the first time Isak scored 20 plus goals. Yeah, and he's very injury prone.
No, but Isak's been doing it for years for Sociedad and Newcastle.
He's very injury prone.
Nah, I should say that he wasn't banging goals.
So Kenny, where were you at with Arsenal and Havertz?
No, yeah, you had a good first day of the season. Like I said, there was a player there, talented. Obviously, you saw it at Bayern Leverkusen, or for whatever reason, you didn't see the best of him at Chelsea. they took a punt on him, and there's a talented player there. Can he be your number 9? I think we'll see this year because they're not. I don't think they're going to buy a striker, and
which
I don't
I
think they're going
actually
to buy
think
any forwards.
is foolish because
So
Eric, if these guys don't buy a striker and they lose the league again on the last day by 2 points, it's like what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
HH, can I ask you something?
Wait, hold on. Let Kenny land that. I'll come to you.
You could say that, but afterward, like maybe there's clearly a specific way that Arteta wants his striker to play. So maybe he doesn't even want to bring like the type of striker that people might suggest, like just finishes or stuff like that. Maybe he likes a guy like, because the guys that is more a striker are guys like Jesus, guys like Havertz, that they're not really known for their goal scoring, but they're more known for like either maybe they can link up play and all that stuff. And maybe the striker that they want, they kind of, I heard they were linked with the Gyökeres or whatever his name is. I don't know. Maybe they feel like they don't want to put that price on the player.
His release clause is 100 million.
Yeah, maybe they don't want to drop that money on that player. And Isaac is more than 100. Like, you're not buying Isaac from Newcastle. It's way too expensive. So maybe they're like,
Isaac is 100 mil.
Yes, they want like 120. They want like 120 HH.
Yeah.
They want like
120.
You think Newcastle's going to give him up like that?
Yeah.
No. I get that, but how we live in a world where a guy called Isaac is for 120?
Because they don't need the money. They don't need the money.
That's
their rivals.
That's the market nowadays. So maybe the options, that's the main options, and they're clearly like they're not worth the price. So it's like, let's continue with the players we have. I think an upgrade that is maybe more accessible is the left winger probably, because I don't know if Martinelli is that guy. He had a good first season, but since then he's been proven that he is a fake Brazilian. Maybe if he goes back to, I think that if Martinelli had the same season that he had the season before, maybe they would have won the league.
Wait.
But obviously he had a down season.
No, that's a flash in the pan. He's
Kenny, I got a question for you. How much do you reckon Watkins would have gone for? Because I'm not going to Watkins could do better than what Havertz
100 mil.
Aston Villa would have asked at least on minimum 80, 100. Like these Premier League teams, like they don't need to sell. And Aston Villa just finished in the Champions League.
Shouldn't they have gone for Alvarez then? Alvarez went for 80.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, man. You might have taken a punt off for a crook.
No, but remember, guys, because I think I did the video. City was never selling him to Arsenal.
Yeah, they were not selling. Yeah, they're not selling to Arsenal.
So if you want to sell Alvarez,
do you think they would have done that for a third time? No way.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they
would have never sold him to us.
They didn't want to sell.
Wait, hold up. What do you mean by for a third time? Zinchenko sells fruit in the local fish market. It's Alvarez. Wait, no, this is actually a quality player. This is a guy who he actually wanted to keep. Zinchenko, he gave that bomb for free.
I think that it's just that Arsenal back then were not.
We were trash.
So that's why they allowed.
They gave us two
hold
players.
on. Is Marino a striker? Wait, what was his position?
He's a midfielder. He play like 8 or 6.
Look, man, these like hipster managers, man. Midfield. Just get a damn striker, man. Bloody hipsters, man.
AJ, can I ask you a question? If it's not Isak or Gyökeres, what striker should Arsenal have gotten? If it's not Isak or Gyökeres?
I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't know why he said. Wait, I don't know. Okay, I don't know why he said no to. I don't know why he said no to Tony, because I think first of all he had that whole betting case thing. That was one. Other thing as well is if it's between Tony, a striker who came out and said that my thing isn't scoring goals, aka Gabriel, Jeremiah, Jesus, and Kai. I'm choosing Tony. So basically, based on what you have, I'm taking Tony.
Tony played
because Money, we are still trying to figure out what Havertz's best role is. And Gabriel Jesus came out and said that I'm not a striker that scores goals.
No, but it's just Tony. You can clearly see that. You can clearly see that no one is going for Tony. I think
he played half a season, 6 months for 4 goals.
Wait, hold on. Let's go. Money miss. And then I'll come to you.
First of all, he played half a season, 6 months, 4 goals. Second of all, after you just get hit with a betting case, nobody wants to buy you because there might be more stuff about you. Why do you think no one's touching Tonali? Why do you think no one has bought Tonali from Newcastle? Because the minute Tonali was safe, more stuff landed on him. Bro, Paqueta is going to get hit with a year ban soon enough. That's why Man City are not touching it.
Feeding the favelas.
You don't
He did get a
touch
yellow card
players
today
that
as
have
well.
just had bans. You don't touch players that have just had bans because they might have more skeletons.
Wait,
in the closet.
so Heskey, where are you at with Arsenal and is Havertz your new Anelka Henry? Henry 2.0 they're calling him for this season.
We know he's not the new Anelka Henry. That's like saying Nico Jackson's the new Drogba. So
You
just,
see, do
just
you know what I
there's
find
no
it was
need for
funny? It's like,
slander.
why does Chelsea always get these trades?
I bet
see what you're
you
doing.
always do this, man.
Okay.
Remember how-
Heskey, real question. Real question. Where were you and what were you doing when Arsenal won their first UCL? Talk me through it. Like, where were you? Where were you sitting? Where were you when you won their first UCL? My name is Mitchell Mike. Heskey.
Playing FIFA my career.
I was in the same place you was at when you went invincible. Do you remember that season you went invincible? I was there. You was there watching that season.
No, Heskey. I know where I was. City cheated. They cheated to get that win. So we didn't go invincible if City didn't cheat.
Oh, remember that
I know,
season
it's like-
Chelsea won any
Well, I
trophy
was
before
there.
2004, man.
I told you.
I love that season so much.
But I don't know why there is slander for a guy who actually scored today. Yeah, why don't we wait until the season has kind of we've had a couple of games and then we can start the slander. But the guy's actually scored today, and he's getting slander. I'm very
Wait,
confused
no,
about this, right?
Heskey, don't. It's not slander. It's Arsenal fans will not be like, hey, Havertz is hitting, and when it's like, okay, this is not a 1-game season or a 5-game season, it's a 38-game season. And do you believe over 38 games he's going to get you 20 to 25 goals?
Relax, yeah. We know, okay, I know there's Arsenal fans that hype up everything, yeah? There's also Arsenal fans that anytime we lose, it's like the manager, well, whatever, right? They just lose their heads, yeah? I would say I'm very level-headed with this. And at the end of the day, right, he had a decent season last season. Did he have a poor season last season? For a first season, was it a bad season? You can say it. You can say it. It can come out of your mouth. It was a decent season, right? Okay, cool. In terms of the way the team is set up, that's on Arteta. It's not on Havertz. In terms of him being bought, it's on Arteta. It's not on Havertz, right? Now, the guy scored today. Saka had. I'm hoping there's no Saka Sunday at the moment as well, because to be honest,
no, Saka Sunday is quality.
The game Saka played today was it's one of the best games I've seen him play in a while, right? But Havertz, for me, he plays a certain style to way Arteta wants him to play. So he gets assists. He doesn't just get goals. Now, I'm sure a lot of people want to see Jesus play. He's good in the eye, whatever else. But
nobody wants to see that.
He's a bum. Well, people want to see someone of this ilk playing. But at the end of the day, Havertz has high.
Okay. So for you, as an Arsenal fan, do you feel Arsenal need a striker this transfer window, or you don't think you need a striker?
I reckon we need another attacker, so another forward, and I would say
the guy
more
in
or
your
less
profile.
on the. So we need somebody. Yeah, he would be amazing. We need. I think the way Martinelli. We need someone ahead of him. He's gonna continue playing Saka the whole season. I don't think he's going to give him a rest. But Martinelli, every time I see this guy playing, like he's looking down at the grass, bro. This guy never looks up ever,
bro. That gets coached out of you in your teens. That's what you do in your teens when you play with your head down. Like head up. They tell you that's when you're 13, 14 years old.
Yeah, I don't see this guy improving. I mean, you got Trossard, but I think the rest of the team, I don't reckon there's an issue. I reckon Zinchenko shouldn't play, to be honest. Every time this guy has the ball, I'm nervous. Even though he's the most casual person in the world, and he just looks like he has all the time in the world. I just don't want this guy playing the first team. But defensively, we're sound. I don't reckon there's an issue. I reckon no issues with our 6 or 8, whatever. I reckon we're cool.
No, there is. He takes.
So let me quickly so Times FC. This is why I said bring back poverty to Brazil. # food.
My God.
Look, poverty does work. In some instances, it does work. Times FC. Chelsea versus Servette in conference Todd B. Mills. Guys, I'm not guys. Guys, it's a training thing. We're using we're playing the kids.
Respect Servette, man. Respect Servette. Come on.
So, shout out to Servette. I almost played for Servette FC a long time ago. When I used to live in Geneva. Barry, what are you saying?
What?
No, but
Kenny, why are you laughing? I have the
come on.
contract. A long time ago when I had my fitness. Sorry, Barry, what are you saying, Barry?
No, but you always said you need to pay bills from like water bill, electricity bill. So why not do that stream? You know, because you're gonna get a lot of dubs.
Barry, nah. I have too much pride.
It ain't worth it.
Nah, it's not worth the cheddar.
Halftime
No, but basically, say Barry the embarrassment to do a conference league stream. Nah, I can't that's not embarrassing.
Please.
That's too embarrassing. So Barry. So finally, you want to sit down, spend hours on Final Cut Pro X to do a conference league.
Why not? Why not, man?
Why is Curry going to the intro?
That's shameful.
The competition's been around for so short. There's no highlights of it.
Feed the streets.
Bro, I think it's third year or second year. It's third year.
Third year.
So I should now find 2 years of footage.
So West Ham on Olympiacos highlights.
Barry, there's no chance that I'm doing a strip for this now. 15 new sales. Arsenal's issue is that Pep is in the league. No, doing such an excuse. If Arsenal get a quality striker, they win the league. If Arsenal had a really good striker that have won the league the last 2 seasons, 100%. Simple as that. If Arsenal had a quality striker that have won the league in the last 2 seasons, man. I actually wanted to bring this up. My short to say, it's good to have your late night shows back. This has been a cure to serious depression. Percy Big Up, man. Man, we're back, alive, man. Thank you for the support, man. We're here to provide entertainment for you guys, man. That's what I'm here for. OR19. Arsenal's issue isn't a 6. It's monuments. Oh, sorry, it's isn't a 6. We have Rice, who's very good, or in that position. We need to balance out the midfield, which is why they're going for Merino.
We bought Merino because Declan Rice cannot play 6 because he cannot pass as a number 6. He's a number 8, run forward, dribble with the ball, break up play.
Hold on, dribble?
No, he
Rice
does dribble. Yes, he does dribble.
Rice can dribble?
Yes, he does dribble.
He runs with the ball. I don't know about dribbling.
I was with you with running. I was with you with break it down play. Once you use the D word, the DRIBBLE, I was like, okay, hang on.
In open space, no one around him.
Blake, that might be a break because then that's not dribbling. That's just
I'm not saying he dribbles. I'm just saying that's what he does.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Wesley Jackson
carrying the ball.
LL, the scouting is a problem. You need Finding Nemo type scouting to find a half decent African goalkeeper, and when 6s play like false 9s upside. You see, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me just first of all, I don't even call you on here. That's a yellow. How about that? All right. Africans can play any position if they put their mind to it. Onana is not African. He doesn't.
The last good African goalkeeper I can remember is Carlos.
Money makes you sound like you're from the past, but it is what it is. Shout out to Aris Fair. Pickpockets a league title, not players. Heske, can you briefly comment on your manager hiring pickpockets to close the gap on Pep?
Hey man, you gotta stay focused. You gotta stay focused at all times.
I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest with you. I haven't seen whatever you're talking about.
Or 19. Havertz and Jesus are good for the system because the goals are shared around. We need to create more triple C chance in the left to elevate pressure from the right or from the right hand side. No. Or you need a striker. And I'm sorry, this whole Havertz is good for the system. I don't see it. I don't see it. Also, for 65 million, you need to be scoring a lot more goals. I don't see what function he has. Okay, wait, how many assists does Havertz bring? How much creativity does he bring? How much does he really help up the attack? Please, come on, man.
Okay. And it's just quickly on Havertz and Jesus. Did you see what that Wolves guy did to them?
Agent
the
was
match.
so upset he bring out the American accent.
Oh yeah, come on.
But he strangled someone
Come
and
on.
then grabbed another guy's bum, man.
Okay,
This
let's
is-
not.
that's
Let's
crazy,
not.
yeah.
I'm just
Crazy.
What if Arteta goes 5 seasons with no major trophy?
Sack him.
Okay, would you
5
call for the
years.
sack or it's a process?
No, here's the thing. I've always maintained that unless a better manager is available, then sack him. Like, I'm not going to sack him and then go get Eddie Howe for another
Maresca.
process. I can't be bothered.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah, I did.
yeah, no Marescas, no Eddie Howes. If you sack him, you get someone who's better than him. Simple as. So if Nagelsmann became available, sack him.
Shout out to Times FC. No words on Jose's downfall. 10 years, no league. 15 years, no CL. Who has the best defensive record in Premier League history? Who ran
You know
Pep
it's
out
gonna
of
be
town
20
and
years.
forced Pep into
You know
sabbatical?
that.
Who gave
That was like 2004,
Italy their first
5.
ever treble?
A Pep sabbatical is
Yeah,
not
And
no,
who's the
HJ.
first manager to be featured in a rap video by major rap star?
Yeah, hey,
Are you
Jay, you
serious?
know a lot of the accomplishments you're
What,
saying,
who's
all of
that?
those players are retired.
Blake, has Pep ever been in a rap video featuring a major rap star?
What for
Alright, if you
Speak
look
up,
at
speak up. Has Pep Guardiola, Alex Ferguson ever been in a rap video featuring a major rap star?
To be
I don't
fair,
think- I don't
think
think
Pep
would wanna
Pep
be in
wants to
his
be around
rap.
that many
Oh.
people of color.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we know Pep and
RDS, first emergency hangout needs to be Man United managing to somehow win a use. Needs to be HL. RDS, I don't know why you guys have to RDS. When was the last time United won the UCL? Actually, no, scratch that. NLBMF is here. NLBMF, when was the last time that United won the UCL?
Don't worry about the United stuff.
NLBMF, that's I need a date.
Don't worry about United, man.
No, I need a date.
When was the last time you won a treble?
NLBMF, shout out to Zerk. I believe in the Zerk. I believe in Zerk. I believe in the Zerk. Shout out to Canadian Fries, member for 10 months. Well, thank you, man. Miss Georgina, please take care of my goats. Hashtags.
My boy's going outside.
Look, it's crazy, man.
It's
Hey,
depressing. now. It's
they
depressing.
said he left the stadium before the medal ceremony.
Shout out to Mark Frankenstein. Respect Servette. They're one of the Champions League founders. Hashtags. No, of course, as a guy who lived in
That's why you
Geneva
gotta do
for
the
2
scrimmage.
years,
You
I
gotta-
respect
Yeah.
Servette.
You gotta do
Respect
the
Servette.
scrimmage.
man.
You gotta do
And
the
I told you I could have almost played for Servette when I was a quality young player back in the day, man. I still have the contract.
Back in the day.
Guys, I don't know why you're laughing. Guys, I was a follower.
Played for
How
Servette.
you
Baby.
Guys, HH was
Okay.
a box-to-box
Hold on.
midfielder. HH was
We're
a
now
box-to-box.
we're now moving on to the next thing. BMF. That's very rude.
They take the box.
BMF. That's very rude. BMF. Some time ago, I was a very good box-to-box midfielder. And also, okay, but so okay, let me tell you something. There was a tournament called Tribune de Genève, and it was a thing of where different people in different schools used to play, and they watched me play, and I had a contract to play in a televised game for them. This is when I was like, how old was I? I was like 11 or 12.
Yeah,
But when they gave me the contract was when I had to go back to Nigeria.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Okay.
Stephen
Okay, why would
is a Jonah as well. Why you
The streets are
No. The film should have they ran a football tournament for like 10 to 12-year-olds. And I impressed, and they had a contract because they wanted me to play.
Bro,
I still have the contract.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? You know what? Okay, I'll go back to my family group and I'll find the contract and I'll show you guys the contract of me to play for Servette FC.
So you had the contract to play for them, but you decided to go back to Nigeria.
Okay, so hold up. Okay, no, it was for one game, not a contract to play for them. It was a televised exhibition game, like a one-off game they wanted me to play for.
But still, this has to be a real contract. No messy napkin business like you made it yourself.
You don't even get contract. That's not how it works.
I'll bring it for you to say.
He's gonna make it up on Microsoft.
Elijah, is the mic working? Elijah, is the mic working there? Elijah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So, first of all, Elijah, why does Salah look like a skinhead?
You want to bring up my AVI first?
Sure.
Hashtag Turkey.
Can we do that? First, can we give my guy a round of applause, bro?
So has he surpassed Gerrard and Ian Rush now?
HH, I'm not even gonna
I asked the question, has he surpassed Gerrard?
HH, please don't.
I know that's my name. Don't worry, has he surpassed Gerrard?
Question right now. Okay. The next
HH,
person.
I'll answer it for you. Yes.
Go ahead, Undisputed. Since you're here, go ahead and answer.
Yes. The answer to HH's question is a yes. YES.
He surpassed Gerrard.
Gerrard.
He's
Blake, hold on. Okay. Blake, has Salah now surpassed Gerrard?
No, not for me.
Ask
Okay.
Mike.
Okay. So Blake, why hasn't surpassed Gerrard even though Gerrard literally cost you a league title?
Yeah, but Gerrard gave us a UCL, gave us a bunch of like FA Cups, and
now has Salah won a league and the UCL?
Yeah, but has Salah had the performances in the finals that Gerrard has had?
No.
I think here's the thing. Does Gerrard have a season as good as 2017-18 Salah?
But does Gerrard have a team as good as any of Salah's teams?
Gerrard had good teams. He played with Mascherano, Xabi Alonso, Torres.
And he also played
he never had a team that.
Why is he about to get it? Second year.
H the one
Didi Hamann, Emil Heskey.
Wait, okay, so let me come on. So Elijah, look. Where are you with Slaughter?
I told you.
Weird name, but it is what it is.
I told you I'm vibing, but I'm pleased with what I saw today, especially in the second half. First half, Ipswich looked like Liverpool. Second half, Liverpool looked like Liverpool. I'll just be honest, be blatant. I like the guy. He's straight up. He's blunt. He's honest. BT Sport asked him about TNT asked him about was the substitution of Quanta for Konate injury or tactical. He said straight up tactical. And they're like, why is that? And he's like, the guy just wasn't doing his job. He wasn't winning his duels. So I took him off. Plain and simple. That's how he's much more ruthless, if per se.
So and also, so like, I mean, because my thing is that if you can keep Jota fit,
yes,
that could be very key. Because again, I'm sorry, I know you love him, Dar. If you're relying on Dar,
leave my boy. He just came back from Copa America. I'm sure he's shadow banned from FIFA. I don't think he's going to play for a little bit.
No, he didn't. He hasn't played enough games. He's only played one like a week of training. Yeah. That's why.
Exactly. So yeah, he's not going to play for a little bit.
So my thing. So do you feel I'm wrong that I think Liverpool will have a drop off based off of Klopp tax?
I disagree with the fall off. I'm necessarily saying like they're in that like top 4 to 6th range. 8th sounds a bit egregious because the talent is still there. It's still the same team. Nothing's really changed.
Well, same team, but different manager, different approach.
I got a question, HH. When you say the fall off, who do you think is gonna? Who are the 4 teams that are gonna be better than, or the 6 teams that are gonna be better than Liverpool?
If I say you're gonna attack me, so I'm not gonna say.
No, I'm curious
because you're gonna attack me, so I'm not gonna say.
No, because HH, you have the expectation for Maresca to come in and getting a Champions League spot.
We are Blake. The Chelsea sections. They don't. Okay, all I'm saying is that respect Klopp, and I believe that Klopp extracted it all from the stone, and Klopp. I feel that he's sort of overachieved with this team. This dude is coming from the Eredivisie. This Liverpool team, talented. I still think you're missing Fabinho. You're missing Mane, and there's several aspects from this team that is still key that's missing. My thing though is, this is a massive step up from the Eredivisie. This is the Premier League Eredivisie, and this is a Premier League that is becoming way more competitive by each season. And that's struggle thing. City are a whole different animal, but all these teams are tough. So my thing though is that look, I may be wrong. This is only one game. What if Jota goes down? You can't rely on Dara Bibi. That midfield needs a whole new makeshift. And I'm sorry, you not getting to Zubimendi, that was a huge loss.
Okay.
No,
hold on. Elijah, the country Blake. Elijah.
Okay. Can I speak?
Yes, sir.
The guy had a gun. I mean, I've said this multiple times. That guy had a gun to his head by the board. Come on, let's be serious. They were about to give you 60 million. 60 million is 2 to 3 times more than the current contract you have at Real Sociedad. And somehow you managed to stay. Be serious. Besides loyalty, you had a gun to your head by your board. Let's be honest. The injury part is a realistic thing because I think we're still going to be playing about 60 or so games this season alone. But the fall off, as in falling to like 8th, 9th, not with the talent that's here. There will be some shakeups for sure throughout the season. I think he's still trying to find his perfect 11. There's about 2 more weeks left in the window. If you're not going to quote unquote panic buy, already set up what you're going to look for in January, in my opinion. If Salah keeps going, I mean, for me, in my opinion,
you can't put much pressure on Salah, man. He can't do it by himself.
No. This is not. I'm not talking about today, but besides his international career, that guy, the skinhead, deserves his flowers, in my opinion. 300 and 350 is flipping ridiculous, and the only person that's in front of him is Ian Rush, and Ian Rush retired about 30 years ago.
So he has passed Rush and Fowler.
No. I think he's past Fowler. The only person in front of him is Rush, goal-wise.
Blake, talk to me, man. What are you saying?
Okay, so with I see it like this. I feel like a lot of the players get a fresh slate, man, because I feel like Gravenberch is going to look better under Slot than under Klopp, because obviously stylistically. Nunes, I'm not really going to judge him yet because he might improve, because you never know. You see miracles happen in football. Some players just function well under certain managers. So I wouldn't be surprised if he balls out. And I don't think he needs to, if Jota stays consistently fit, I don't think he needs to do crazy amount. I just think realistically, he had like 31 GA. If he can get around 35, then and Jota stays fit, then that's not going to be too bad. My biggest concern is Diaz. Diaz, out of all the attackers, has the worst output for Liverpool, and it's not even close. His decision making today, he could have scored about 3 or 4 goals today. He beats the man.
I think. Wait, has Diaz gotten worse, or is he just flatlined?
I think he's
going worse.
I think he's always been the player. I think he's just the final third.
No, Kenny.
No, when he first came, he wasn't like this. He wasn't like this when he first came.
No, because he knows what to do. Like, I think he seems a bit more brainless than like before. He was like, "Oh, this guy's excited." Now it's like, no, this guy might be very stupid, and his decision making is horrendous.
No, but that's, until the final decision, everything he does is still great. I just think that
Kenny, not like when we first saw him, bro. No, Kenny, he's gotten worse.
The difference is because I've played on the wing. Diaz does too much, so when he finally has to make a decision, he's already tired. So he either just kicks the ball, he either falls down, or he just loses the ball because he does too much. And a good example was that run that he did against Man City when he ran the whole length of the pitch, got to the other end, was too tired to even put a cross in because he already done too much. And like this guy said, Diaz is 27 years old. Diaz is 27 years old. So my thing is this with Diaz is his output is the worst. Gakpo, as much as people like him or not like him, Gakpo is going to get more goals than Diaz. Nunes is going to get more goals than Diaz. And Jota is going to get more goals than Diaz. Diaz just looks the best when it comes to how he looks aesthetically on the ball. But as far as Liverpool today, second half was good. Szoboszlai looked a lot better. Gravenberch was amazing. He's still going to take time. I heard they're trying to mold him into a 6, height-wise and attributes-wise.
No, it's not going to work with Gravenberch as a 6.
No, but you got to keep in mind, Gravenberch just turned 22 years old. Like, Fabinho was a right-back when he first started.
Wait, so he's saying he's going to be like as good as Fabinho?
No, I'm not saying he's going to be as good as Fabinho. I'm just saying because you've seen players mold themselves into different position, and it depends on what requirement you want him to do. And obviously, if you got McAllister playing in the double pivot with him, it's going to be easier than him being the lone 6 by himself. If it was the lone 6 by himself, then that's not possible. But if it was like how it is today against lower level opposition, then that shouldn't be too bad. And then obviously, if it gets higher level opposition, you could bring Endo in, and Endo can be.
So let me ask you. So 6. What are your expectations for Liverpool this season for Slot's first season? Expectations.
Top 4. I think we can.
In his first season.
We finished 3rd last season. The team hasn't changed. It ain't changed. Most of the big teams only bought one player. Like how many signings has Arsenal made? 1. City made 1 signing, and Pep sold Alvarez and said we probably won't do business. No one's really improved that much Man United have improved, but one of their major signings is out injured. Tottenham, most of you guys said Solanke. You wouldn't take Solanke on your team, so no one's really improved drastically, other than like your Aston Villas, which we don't know how Aston Villa is going to look in the Champions League.
What about Chelsea though?
Chelsea,
Chelsea.
I know they bought 20 players.
So undisputed. Thoughts? Opening game.
Can I speak on Liverpool?
Let me finish my point.
Okay, so let Blake finish and come to you.
But overall, top 4 should be the minimum requirement, and just try and just take it easy. I don't expect it's low, but I don't know what to expect. You guys are telling me that it all hinges on Jota being fit, and looking at Jota's track record, he's not gonna be fit for the whole season.
So okay, so you're saying that you're not expected to battle for the title. So that's what you're saying.
No, we'll be there, but we're gonna fall off like we did last year.
No.
But probably earlier.
I asked you what your expectations were, and you say your expectations was top 4.
No, I'm talking about that's the bare minimum. Every year Liverpool with their team, they should challenge for the title, but I don't think we're gonna win it.
Okay, so your expectations. So let me just be clear. Your expectations this season is to challenge for the title.
Yes, and fall off. Because we're gonna fall off.
Wait, hold on. You can't say that. No,
we're gonna fall off.
You have to say it's full stop.
We're gonna fall off, man. We're gonna fall. We don't have injuries will happen in the season. We don't have that juice.
Hold on. On this basis, what do you say?
I probably agree with them. The only thing I'll say is that another cup would be nice. I would like another cup, and also probably Champions League semi-final would be good. At least a semi.
That
can only happen if we don't see Real Madrid. That can only happen if we don't see Real Madrid.
I think
if we avoid Madrid, please, for God's sake.
No. I want to see Liverpool and Bayern. That's going to be a really good game.
Oh my God, Kosh, shut up.
I know why I'm saying this. Because
shush. No, shush. Undisputed.
No, let Core cook.
No. Core needs to shut the hell up, man. Like, not just
undisputed.
today, but like in life in general. Anyway, as I was saying, I think
I agree with undisputed.
That's disrespectful, but okay.
Okay, I do think we can finish like we should finish top 4, probably 3rd. I think that seems about right. I think the midfield looks really good, to be honest. Like especially in the second half, Gravenberg, McAllister. As for McAllister, every time I watch him play, I always wonder, what if we had him instead of Henderson in all those years when we had Mane and Salah at their peak? Yeah, it's just food for thought, but it just makes me sad to think that. And but as for Salah, right, like he's if we ignore like racism tax, like he's better than Gerrard ever was for Liverpool. Genuinely, like because this is the big thing. This is a big thing.
No, because guys, I'm sorry, because I think let's be real. It's Liverpoolian tax. If we're being objective, of course Salah is a greater Liverpool player than Gerrard.
Yeah, he
of
is.
course he is.
No, in the final.
Like take with Gerrard coming from the City, just be honest. Of course he's a greater Liverpool. He's done more Liverpool than Gerrard.
Let me ask you this.
I asked that question.
Hey, could he do what Gerrard did in 05?
Yes.
No, Blake, you're picking one seminal moment. I'm talking about a guy's resume. Wait, hold on, Blake. Did you know that since Salah came to Liverpool, he's not had a single bad season? Do you know this guy broke the scoring record? Do you know what that guy did in that 17-18 season before Ramos snapped his arm in half? Like, when you look at what this guy has done from the moment he sets foot in Liverpool, it's been insane.
Yeah, I'll make my case for Salah. First of all, his 17-18 season in the 21st century, it's the best debut season at any club, easily. Like walking through the door, I think it's arguably the best season other than Messi and Ronaldo any players had in the 21st century. It was that good. He's and this is the big thing, and this is what people need to realize, right? Like you can pick one game from Gerrard, whatever. The truth is that Salah at his best was much closer to best player in the world debates than Gerrard ever was. Gerrard was not best player in the world. Gerrard was never in the best player in the world debates. That's just not true. Like no, he wasn't.
So true.
He was an icon.
No. He was one of the best in the Premier League. He was never one of the best in the world. Never. That was never happened.
He was
that's the error attacks.
Box to box, like attacking whatever midfielders, whatever. Yeah, sure. Like, but Like Salah in 17-18 and also in 21-22, the quadruple season where we fell off at the end. In those 2 seasons in particular, he was very close to best player in the world debates, which Gerrard just never, ever was. And the only reason people are even having this debate is because Gerrard is basically white, Liverpoolian, everything.
No, man, you're making it seem like Gerrard was some scrub.
No, come on, no, we're not. No, Blake. If Gerrard wasn't from Liverpool, would he be regarded in the same light?
I'm not even from Liverpool. I'm talking about this from what I see.
No, Blake. It's a simple question. Like, if Gerrard wasn't from Liverpool and his resume is what it is, would he still be regarded in the same light?
Blake, the thing is, I actually think, I know this is a really annoying debate and everyone's always bored of it, but I think Gerrard was better than Lampard and Scholes, like as an impact player, in my opinion, in terms of like what he could do on a pitch, everything he could do. But when you're talking about Salah, I think, first of all, I think in general forwards tend to be better players than midfielders, but that's a separate issue. But when you're talking about Salah, you're talking about a guy at his best, 30 to 40 goals a season, like up there, like genuinely numbers on very close to guys like Ronaldo.
What Salah has done is stupid. And don't forget, that's COVID season.
When we were crap.
He single-handedly dragged Liverpool to qualification in that COVID season. So, like, Messi? I think once Salah leaves, we're going to have to look back and be like, bro, do you know this guy is one of the greatest Premier League players ever?
Are we saying it's better than Hazard?
Hey, I told you I was about to ask that question before you cut me off. I was about to ask that question because
what's the question?
I was saying put his international career aside. Straight club resume. In the Prem?
Okay. What did he do for Fiorentina? Wait, are we counting Fiorentina and Roma?
You can't even use that. He balled out of both of those teams. He balled out of both of those teams.
No, he balled us, but didn't achieve anything. But my thing is that, let's keep with Liverpool. Like, what Salah has done in every season in the Premier League has been amazing. He's never had a bad season. Correct me if I'm wrong. Has Salah ever had a bad season in the Premier League?
No, he's not doing a Hazard.
You know his worst Premier League season is 18 goals. That's his worst.
And that 18 is still top scorer.
That's his Havertz's peak. Let Havertz get to 18 goals. That will be his peak of his entire career.
Also, you guys talk about the COVID season, right? Like, did you know in 2021, like when all our center backs got injured and we played Henderson and Fabinho in
that was dark
in
time.
defense.
Henderson and Fabinho
in that, we played Henderson, Fabinho center back, and Salah still got 30 goals with that team. Where Henderson and
Fabinho but my thing though is you cannot rely on this man. Again, he needs help, and my thing is that who's going to help him? Is Dabibi going to help him? Is just going to help him? Because and the reason why I keep saying it, and you don't like me saying this, Mane was so.
I got a question
important.
for you, HH.
Yes, sir.
How many goals does the guy behind Salah need to score?
How many goals did Mane get in that 90? Is it 1920 or 2021?
I think he got like 20 in the league or something, or like 18.
Minimum 18. Minimum 18 for the guy behind Salah.
So who's number 2 for Salah?
Then Jota could get 15, and then Nunes could get like 12 or 13.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you guaranteeing me Jota 15 and guaranteeing me 12, 13 for
Jota scored 15 already?
That's a downfall, actually. That's a downfall if Darwin gets 12 because he had 18 last season. I need.
Oh 20. No, I was talking about in the Prem.
No. But you see, have all three of them gotten 15 or more?
In all competitions?
No, Premier League.
What's his name? Jota, the season where we faced Real Madrid in the UCL final had 15 goals in the league, but Mane had like 18, something like that.
Basically, my thing is that you're gonna have all three need to get 15 or more in. Okay.
Our whole attack is
okay. All three, I'm saying 15 or more. 12, maybe minimum 12 from at least all three. Minimum 12, 13.
The only person I'm concerned about that with is Diaz. I don't think Diaz can get double figures.
Oh no, hell no. I'm saying Jota. If Jota, Nunes, and what's it called, Salah can give you 15 or more, boom.
I reckon they could do that.
I have to respond to Jordan Davis in the chat or whatever. Let me just say that Henri only won the Premier League twice, so the whole Salah only won the Premier League, and also Henri never won Arsenal the Champions League, so he had to run to Daddy Eto'o and Daddy Messi to win.
Exactly. Factos.
And also, I just want to bring this up. I don't want to bring this up. Has Henri ever scored in a major final?
No.
Wait. I got a question for Undisputed. Do you feel like Liverpool look better defensively than last season?
Weirdly, it looked good. I think Kwanzaa has basically saved the 60 million. To buy a starting center back. I don't mind how we look defensively too much. I'm more concerned about the lack of goals that we have in our team. But yeah, that's just me. What about you, man?
Can I speak, HH?
Wait,
Yeah, can
Cole,
I speak after?
Cole, you're not a Liverpool fan. Okay, Cole, speak. Cole, go for it, Cole.
Can I speak after Cole?
Yeah, Cole.
But
Yeah. So HH, Liverpool is a very deadly team on the counter and in possession wise. They play 2 flex football, which is very dangerous. And I'm gonna say this. I'm already liking the Slot ball. I think Slot is a really good manager.
Can we just call it like Arne ball, please? Slot ball.
Arne, okay. Okay, Arne ball. Arne ball is pretty good. I think they can go to a Champions League finals, actually. I don't think they're going to go to semis. I think they're going to Champions League.
You know what I find so odd? Is this guy somehow just goes straight to the Champions League. Cole, we are in the opening game of the season and they played Ipswich Town. Wait, what's the name of that blonde guy that sings with the guitar?
Ed Sheeran.
Wait, so hold on. So he's from Ipswich?
Ginger.
No, he
owns part of the. He has a minority stake in the club.
But HH, it's not even because of the beginning of the season. It's because of
Cole,
the way.
How can you jump to the UCL when we just had one game of the damn season?
I'm seeing the way these guys are playing, right?
Against Ipswich Town.
No, not Ipswich Town.
Where's that break?
Damn bloody fool.
This guy says after preseason friendlies and the games against Ipswich, he's not talking about the Champions League. Huh?
No. HH, listen,
This
right?
is Atalanta all over.
No, but you guys, I'm telling you guys are gonna get beat down. No, Roma will get beat down. That's obvious. But I'm just saying, right? Liverpool, right? The way they're playing right now.
Kenny, man, talk about this dude. Man.
Can
Yeah,
just stop.
Kenny,
Kenny,
talk.
Can I speak
No,
after Kenny?
Yeah, sure, Master. Kenny.
On today's game, the first half was quite poor. I was like, they might. I was like, oh, maybe something might happen. But in the second half, they came in and they completely destroyed them. Honestly, they should have scored at least 4 or 5. They had at the end of they could have scored a lot more at the end. But no, I think it was decent for them. I do think that if that first 11 I saw today, I think is good enough to challenge. But for me, it's their squad. Like when you see the backup, I don't know if the squad is strong enough to actually sustain the title challenge. And the thing is that this year as well, they have Champions League. It's not like last year where they have Europa League where you could just rotate the whole 11. So this year they actually have Champions League. So I don't think they might. So I think they're not going to be able to rotate as much as they did last year. And we saw that at the end of last year, they couldn't keep up with the challenge. So I think this year, I still think that they will probably finish third, but I don't think they're going to challenge for the league as long as they did last year. I think they're still going to finish third, but probably like December stuff.
So you don't see a title challenge for them?
Nah, because the thing is, if they stay fit, yes, but knowing the players, like they're probably going to get some injuries. And I think that if they get some injuries in key areas, I think like the drop off is quite clear. Like for me, the drop off from Jota to like Nunez and like is clear.
Yeah.
Like Jota today for me was the best attacker. He was even better than Salah for me.
I actually disagree. Like the thing is, right? Like a lot of our forwards other than Salah are all kind of at the same level. Like Diaz and Gakpo, is there really that big of a difference? Diaz.
No, I said Jota.
Nunez.
Between Jota and Nunez, there's a difference.
But like,
from
it's not.
No. Jota is much better. He is much better.
for me, Jota is a better player. Like,
Kenny,
and
you
fi- and
sound
fi-
like mouse. Like sound like a mouse.
my bad. And finishing wise as well, Jota is clear of Nunes. But I think if they can stay
Wait,
fit,
does Kenny sound quiet to you guys, or is it just me?
No. He's very clear, loud and clear.
yeah, I'm
Okay,
clear.
so continue.
Yeah, but actually, I think that if the players can stay fit, I think they actually have a better chance of going for they have a better chance of winning a Champions League than the actual Premier League.
That's too
I
much.
think
That's too much. That's too much.
No. I think they
They're
have. I
just
said they have
final
a better
games.
chance. They have a better chance. I'm not saying they're going to go to the final, but I do think they have a better chance of like going on cup runs. I see them more of a cup team than actually winning the league. I see them more going for maybe FA Cup, Champions League, or like the League Cup. But I don't see them winning the league. But their first 11 is still very strong.
Sorry, Jordan Davis, just to let you know, Salah had a better peak than Henry ever did, season for season. But anyway, the thing with the Champions League, right, is that it doesn't really matter, Kenny, because, like, it doesn't matter how good we are, because, like, the thing with Liverpool is that Liverpool reach finals even when they're 4th or 5th in the league. It's not like Man United. Man United can only reach, Man United in their entire history have only reached Champions League finals when they won the league. That's the only time they reached them. Liverpool have reached finals when they're 4th, when they're 5th, when they're 6th. It's so, like, I wouldn't be surprised.
Wait, hold on. Let me come Smasi talk space. Smasi.
Yeah, about Mo Salah versus Gerrard thing. Gerrard lost them in the league. He slipped. He literally slipped and lost them in the league. So there's no comparison.
Smasi was raining.
Smasi
was raining.
Ever, man,
it was raining.
That was literally one of the greatest moments ever in football. Gerrard slipping.
So there's no. He is next
Wesley,
to.
you know you're in the yellow, by the way. You know you're in the yellow. I couldn't see
And next to Robben, he is the most effective winger I've seen in my lifetime. So, as you can, the numbers speak for themselves. He's always available. He's barely injured. He either assists or gives you goals. So, he's the perfect player for the league to win. If he had more help, Liverpool would probably win more leagues, but FSG doesn't want to buy players. So on Liverpool overall, Slot look like a good manager. The system looks defined. There are patterns of play to see. What I worried about is injuries with Liverpool because they have a good starting 11 and they have still 4 world-class players in Mo Salah, Trent, Alisson and Van Dijk, and that's gonna help them. But so starting of February, their injuries are gonna come like they always do, and they're gonna slip up. So it's gonna be between Arsenal and Man City again, and we know what Arsenal are gonna do. But I think they're going at least to the quarters in the UCL, and they're probably going to win a cup, maybe the FA Cup. But overall, I don't think if they had the DM next to McAllister, I think they could literally win the league, but they don't. So
yeah, they need a DM, man.
You saw in the first half.
Samasi. Go back to Bayern.
What?
Samasi, go back to Bayern.
Why you on loan to United? Go back to Bayern.
Like Samasi, go back to Bayern. Like Samasi, let's stop all this nonsense. Let's stop. Just go back to
I'm
Bayern.
going to tell you 2 things.
Leave my club alone.
Under 2 conditions. Either Goretzka is going to be sold before the transfer window closes, or call Bayern. Then I'm coming back. These are my 2 conditions. If this happens, I'm back.
Well,
HH. I heard Chelsea are still trying to sign players. Goretzka.
Let's get to this. Let's get to the stuff. Shout out to Wesley Jackson. The contract was actually a deportation paper.
My lord.
NLPA, man.
That's fucked up.
NLPA.
That's mean.
NLPA, man. That's
Bro, what is it?
That's ridiculous.
He's a pro.
Kiss him out. Kiss him out.
You know what? Let's keep going. Talent FC, 1980. So, guys, I turned 19 this year, so I was of age. I was the right age. I was the right age.
I thought you said you turned 19 last year.
Did I?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how to take this. Because I think this might be okay. Hope's Fried Chicken, link in the bar, 50% off. Now, BMF, you shouldn't be laughing. And Samasi, you definitely shouldn't be laughing, Samasi. You definitely shouldn't be laughing. But based on your recent comments, Samasi, don't you dare laugh.
That's a great business idea, actually. Hey, that's right. I'm just saying.
And my thing is that who did that?
Where'd you get all that hair from?
KFC called the check, you know.
All right. Shout out to Joshua, who is. I'm going to read this as you typed it. Did you see what company did to Goretzka? He saw him trade once and told him to never come back to Bayern and said he is ish to his face. He's not playing. Smasi, is this true?
Yeah, Goretzka is not in the starting 11 against a third league team in the cup.
Wait, hold on. Smasi, hold on. Smasi, no, Smasi, shush. You're not a Bayern fan. You're not United. Let me speak to the real Bayern fan. Cole.
I don't know why you always do this.
So Cole, as the solitary Bayern fan in this hangout, is this true about the company saying this to Goretzka?
Yeah, it's very true, HH. I mean, Goretzka, the reason why he's not playing him is Goretzka does a lot of backward passes. Like, he never does a lot of progressive
and he juiced.
And he does steroids.
And he does steroids, yes.
Yeah, and
allegedly.
I think that's why he doesn't really come in and, like, they're not trying to. Bro, if I was him, go to the Premier League, because that's where he really fits in.
Who's going to buy him?
I mean, I think he would fit in a team like Man U, West Ham, any of those teams.
Cool. Have you seen what Goretzka looks like currently?
Yeah. No, I know how he looks like. I know how he has steroids and he almost has a bald head. But
yes,
to be honest,
so why should a Premier Club team use a guy who was juicing?
No, I'm just saying for the goodness of him that he should go to a Premier League club, because
which club? Name the club. Which club?
Chelsea.
Or West Ham. I think West Ham would be perfect for him, to be honest.
Juve would be the perfect place for him.
Yeah, I think Chelsea would take him.
Juve too, yeah. Juve could be a perfect. But one thing I want to say about this Bayern thing is, I'm a little bit scared, because I know the football. I see the football we're playing, and I get what company is trying to do. But the thing is, what happens when a team, the ball goes over the top and the team counterattacks us, and we don't know how to defend the counterattack?
It's called pray and hope and divine intervention. Talent FC, reminder, Jose bench Salah. #finish one, #dementia. He benched him, and then we went and won the UCL and League titles after we did that to Salah. So I don't know where the issue is.
Did Jose win a UCL with Chelsea?
Shout out to Wesley Jackson. Reminder: Ed Sheeran looks like a weirdo, and he doesn't know how to do his hair.
Respect him.
How does a guy who looks like that bigger than a club that speaks fluent UCL?
I mean,
I'm sorry, and guys, and I mean this with the audio, and I'm sure he's a quality singer. Look at what he looks like. Does that guy you can take seriously? Guys, have you seen what Ed Sheeran looks like? No, that's not harmless. I'd say worse. Samasi, do you have any Ed Sheeran CDs? Do you have Ed Sheeran on Spotify?
Yeah, it's quite popular in your
really,
football
but
club.
he's quite talented. There are some good songs.
Samasi, do you have any Ed Sheeran songs on your Spotify?
No.
So how could he be talented if you have no songs of his?
They are sometimes on the radio and sometimes.
Then why don't you have them on your phone?
You don't have to have it on your phone. What do you mean? So
No. If he's so talented, you don't have a single Ed Sheeran song on your phone, but he's talented. Isn't that an oxymoron?
Ed Sheeran can sing in trees. He can sing in trees.
Write songs for other singers who I listen to.
Shout out to Josh Jones, man, who put the Honda. Thank you for the Honda. This is going to go towards my hair transplant, man. Going towards my hair transplant. So, man, we'll build up money for my. I told you guys, it's gonna drop, man. I'm going for. Actually, no. Jerry Coles is slightly.
Have hairline, man.
I'm going back to my guys. You know, I had an afro. I had an afro.
You go
in the Stone Age.
How big? Could you show us with your hands? How big, in terms of length?
I'm going to read Josh Jones's dog because so shout out to Josh Jones. We are back from a depression mode after the Prodigy flopped. But hold up, he didn't hold up. He didn't flop. The guy's a 19-year-old walker winner and he's still Messi's daddy. He is still Messi's daddy. Until Messi outscores him in a game, he's still Messi's daddy. So, but we're up again. The GOAT's about to make his debut in España. Let's go. Look, man, tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow is a big day.
Chelsea about to get touched.
Tomorrow is a big day because Mbappe, you can't allow Lewandowski to outscore you.
Imagine.
You can't. No, wait, hold up. Beme, if he does, I'll just say, Lewandowski, show me your World Cup medal. I'll just say, show you your World Cup medal. And also remember, this is his first season. So basically, there's a grace period. I don't care when it says there's a grace period for Mbappe. There is a grace period for him.
Which is quick up, right? Because
hold on. If Mbappe leaves the La Liga in his first season, you know that goes to his legacy as well. Because that counts as dud. If Mbappe wins Pichichi and leads into the league, that counts as dud.
I call it bullshit.
Let me ask you a question real quick.
Go for it. BMF.
So let's say you're playing C tomorrow, you're playing Allen because C are playing first. Let's say Allen drops an hat-trick tomorrow. Do you think Mbappe responds?
Does Haaland know how to control the ball?
No.
Does he have a first touch?
No.
BMF.
Does Mbappe respond?
Haaland is not in Mbappe's stratosphere.
No.
BMF.
Has Mbappe scored a free kick, AJ?
Mbappe is going for GOAT status. Wait, BMF, hold on, BMF. You're comparing Haaland to a guy who regularly dunks on Lionel Messi. Like on a regular basis. He dunks on a regular basis, his son's Messi. So how can you compare Haaland to a guy who Messi is his child? Like his son's Messi. So like basically, BMF, the levels are too great. The levels disparity are too great. Like Mbappe is a GOAT status.
If
Mbappe is closer to Haaland than he is to Messi.
Samasi, I was going to say something rude, but I won't. So,
it's a fact,
because do you think Mbappe's first season in La Liga will be as productive as Lewandowski's first season in La Liga?
I'm saying let's wait and see. I'm saying let's wait and see, and I'm saying that a World Cup goal deserves a grace period. Now, you guys thought I was lying. I had hair. Did you know what? This actually makes me sad. Look at that.
Jesus. Yeah, you might.
I can get you a world-class hair transplant in £1,500. They're all doctors from Turkey, by the way.
Can you reduce that to 650? No one. 650?
650 is crazy.
650?
So you want the guy to do it in some back alleyway? This is not a
He wants him to use why.
So no matter. You're saying is how much wiggle room for 1,500, and is this foolproof? Like it will work.
I'm talking about the best of the best. That's 1,500, but the rest you can't rely on it. So
it's just growing Turkey, man. That'll be great. You know.
No, man. The thing
no. I'll think about it. 1,500.
Most of the doctors in Turkey are Indian, by the way. So they are the same people who come to India and do those operations as well.
I'm gonna say it, HH. The inflation in Turkey is crazy. So wait, if the inflation is going down, then go to Turkey.
And when will this inflation go through? Because it seems to be.
I don't know, because my parents went there. The prices are crazy for food. It's crazy.
Are the kebabs better in Turkey or in Germany?
The food is fresher in Turkey. I would say the kebab is great in both.
HH, I have to ask you this though. HH,
What?
I do have to ask you this. So imagine this is a deal, right? So you get hair on your head. You have it transplanted on your head, but it's YSK Jackson's pubes. Would you still take it?
That's crazy.
What the hell?
What?
You
No,
went
no,
south
no. That's
with
yellow.
that.
That's yellow. Minimum.
That's
That's yellow.
You
Minimum.
went south with that. I was not expecting that.
HH put Drogba's on his head for free.
Guled, is your mic working there, Guled?
Yeah.
So Guled, I want to just read you something real quick, Guled, and I need your response to this. I'm going to read it to you.
Is this the Chelsea segment?
No, it's not. Guys, no, we're not talking Chelsea. I don't know what we're talking about. So, Guled, I'm going to read you something real quick. Where is this? Okay, you know what? We're here. Let me pull this up because this has me a little bit worried as to what this clown is talking about, man. So, Enzo Maresca. The vision I have is that the club is looking for something for 5 or 10 years. Nobody from the club asked me for the Champions League spot this year. What they said is that we need to arrive and compete step by step. So, Guled, let me just try and so Guled, explain this to me. How, in football terms, does a club spend billions, but the expectation isn't to compete for the title? Forget top 4. You've spent billions. Look at the worth of your squad. You've spent over 100 million on several players, and the expectation isn't to battle for the title. So, can you just please decipher and explain what Maresca is talking about in that statement, please? Thank you.
HH, we're in the mud, man. Literally. Basically, the way I see it, HH, I think this frauds called Clown League. I think after every season, they tend to have a meeting. And this meeting seems to be looking at the past season, what the achievements were, and so on. For him to come out with this kind of statement after the pressure that they put on Pochettino shows you that these guys don't know what the fuck they're doing. They have no idea. The way I see it now, because I've seen the comment earlier today, and the first thing that came to mind was these guys are trying to open a talent factory. Mm-hmm. They're not trying to get us up to Champions League level or,
No, but my thing is that do you feel that the Chelsea fan base at large will accept this?
No, because the reason why I say that, HH, is because last season, the reason why they even put that much pressure on Pochettino is because they saw what the fans did the season before, when we barely scraped it, and we thought we were going to get relegated somehow. Mm. So the thing with them is, HH, and I think this is going to be like the Achilles heel of this club. It's these 2 sporting directors, HH. It's this Paul
Stanley and Stewart, Tweedledee and
Tweedledee. Yeah, because HH, if you even look at the great, well, not even great, but let's say the potentially good players that we got, those were Joe Shield signings. They were not even Win Stanley and this idiot. So if you're looking at Lavia, if you're looking at Cole Palmer, it's all Joe Shield. They never had a say in it. He was there when they were in Man City, and he knew what they were made of. Hence why he brought them in. But the way I see it, HH, even if you look at Disasi, I know Disasi is not great, but at least it's in Joe Shield's resume, not in these 2. So, and Badia Shield as well. So I think HH, for him to say that, he must have the confidence to say that. I don't think no coach.
And I'm glad you're right. So my thing is that because I think you almost think as if the fans are stupid because good. My things are you're right. He would only say that if he gets the okay from the owners. So you want us to believe and accept that you've spent this amount of money and a Champions League spot is not a minimum requirement. That's insane.
In terms of sponsorship, the reason why we even been struggling for the last 3 seasons to even get like a front shirt sponsorship is because we never made it to the Champions League or the top 4. So they do know innately, HH, that they do need to finish in top 4. But if we go back to when they bought the actual club, we noticed 3 things with this club, HH. The first thing was they were looking for a data-driven coach. They tried to get Graham Potter. They realized that he wasn't probably technical enough and he wasn't advanced enough to actually push their agenda. They wanted to get Amorim, and Amorim made up his mind and he said, I'm staying. So now they found Diet Pep. And Diet Pep is a maniac, AJ. This is the kind of guy who's going to go on a summer vacation.
Hold on. So his new name, so his dad's Pepsi. This is also what we're calling this club.
I saw their picture when they were together.
Hold on, did you just say Pepsi?
Diet Pep. Pep
Yeah,
Pep Guardiola.
I heard somebody said Pepsi. I'm done.
Pepsi,
So HH, like I was saying, Maresca, if you
No,
look
because are Chelsea fans, are they just going to accept this? Are they just going to accept that statement? Because I'm not accepting that. Never. It's not happening. But so I know where I stand, and I'm pretty sure I know where you stand. But the Chelsea fans as a whole, are they going to accept this?
To be honest, HH, this time I think even if push comes to shove, they will have to give him time. They will have to give him time, minimum 2 seasons. Because HH, if you remember when they signed Graham Potter, they gave him 5 seasons. They signed a contract for 5 seasons, 5 years, basically. And they realized that he was a flop. And then they came back to, 2 seasons plus 1, depending on performances. And when that didn't work as well, now they went back to giving Maresca a 5-year contract plus 1, depending on performance. So I think they're going to give him time. And to be honest, HH, if you look at the way they beat us down for the last 3 seasons, we shouted, we screamed, we protested, we did everything, but we literally became numb to it. HH. So if it was the first season when Tuchel left and we see this kind of nonsense again, that's understandable. But now after getting beat down for 3 seasons, I think they're going to take a step back and see what he does. Because it's messed up.
Hold on. Okay, let me come to Nomad, come to Behemoth, and come to Mike. So, Nomad, I need your Real Madrid help here. Because, Nomad, Chelsea, we model ourselves on you guys. Like... Am I allowed to make my point? Am I allowed to make a point?
No.
So here's the thing. So no, but let me just make my point. We model ourselves on you. The way we carry ourselves and our approach is we know all the trophies, buy all the biggest players, legacy and high standards. No matter somewhere along the line that's got lost. So no matter how do we course correct? How do we bring Chelsea back to that Real Madrid point of view of like high standards, win trophies, only the best, high level, high jeopardy? How do we bring us back to this? Nomad, please.
It's the people directly below your owner who are the problem. I told you this. The middle management, the high management, they're the problem. Because if they tell your owner, fine, you want to buy players 50 mil, 60 mil, 70 mil, even 100 mil, Caicedo, Enzo. Fine, buy someone who will actually help us win trophies. He's not going to say no. He's still spending the money. He's still investing the money.
Wait,
He's still
so-
giving
so-
5-7 year contracts.
Real quick, Jordan, tell me when you won your first UCL. Real quick, tell me when you first, and put it in the chat. Tell me when you guys won your first UCL. Arsenal, when you won your first UCL. Sorry, Nomad. Continue. Nomad.
So the priority, I think, should be first of all to invest in players and invest in an entire project, including the directors of football who actually want to win stuff. Because until then, you're not going to attract elite level managers, because managers are attracted by the project that they are given. And if they see they are coming to a Chelsea of the fucking 1930s, you're only going to get Diet Pep. You're not going to get Nagelsmann.
So Nomad. So we have to get rid of the middle management. That's what we need to do.
Exactly. Because they are setting the culture. Yeah, the manager is new, the owner is new, the players are new, but these middle managers who they've brought in, they've brought a loser mentality from where they were working before, and they're giving all kinds of BS advice to your owners to where to invest money and who to buy and who to sell. And the only managers who are going to go along with it are those kind of managers who feel lucky to even have a job at such an elite level. No elite manager is going to come to such a project. So that's why I'm telling you, like, if you're able, and I was looking at X, if you're able to get like Osimhen, Felix, and Chiesa before the transfer window ends, then we'll talk. Because these are the players who can help you win now, not 7, 8, 10 years from now, but now. So, and as I said, like, winning is a habit. So first, you should finish in the top 4 consistently for the next 2 to 3 seasons. Win an FA Cup, win a Karabuki Cup, get to the quarters, semis of the UCL, finish in the top 4 consistently, win a cup here and there, and then maybe after 2 or 3 seasons, you can be the Liverpool of a couple of years ago or an Arsenal of today. But for that, you must at least begin to start moving in that direction, and I don't see Chelsea moving in that direction. Your owners are using your club as a way to park their money to avoid taxes. Like they're using your players like real estate.
It's a scheme.
Yeah.
It's a scheme.
Yeah.
It's a scheme.
Like people invest their money into real estate, to freeze their money to avoid paying taxes. They're using young players to freeze their money and giving them 7-8 year contracts. Have you seen the new contract they've given to Cole Palmer? 2033?
I can't believe he signed on. I can't believe.
Samasi, can you not, please? That's
The
the heart of our team. Cooperation is the heart of our team.
Deck row contract.
No, Samasi, no. That was a right move. Please,
Cole
don't.
Palmer needs Michael Schofield, like Prison Break. He needs Michael.
No, he doesn't. He made the right
So,
move.
so HH, you were asking me how to, how does Real Madrid do things? It comes from Florentino Perez, and then it comes from Jose Angel and the scout, the scouts. That's where it comes from.
So we have to somehow oust. Basically, you're talking about a coup.
It's all up to the owner. Like the owner has to kick them out. The owner has to kick them out.
But if the owner wants them, we have to launch a coup.
If the owner wants
them,
do
I have to organize a coup? Yes or no? Do I have to organize a coup to oust the manager in the middle of my management?
I mean, that's what's happening in Europe. That's what's happening all over England anyway. So you might as well join in. But
let's not.
Yeah. So, but HH, if your owner wants to turn your club into a nursery, all you can do is go out on loan. I'm sorry. That's all you can do. Because it's done.
Right.
It's
Chelsea
over.
will rise again.
Your manager is saying that he's here to stabilize the club over the next 5 to 10 years as a process. That's what he said. I read it.
5 to 10.
Yes, 5 to 10. He said it. 5 to 10 years is what this process is why he's here. And he said the owner said nothing to him about finishing in the top 4. Even finishing the top 4 is not an expectation.
That's disgusting. Sorry, Guled, wait a second, and then I'll come to you, BMN.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, HH. Basically, I wanted to add to what Nomad just said. Nomad said that if we get Osimhen, Felix, and Chiesa, then we can talk. I really think all these signings is like a sleight of hand to Chelsea fans, HH. Because look at the amount of youngsters they've got. Look at the amount of players they've bought. Some of them didn't even come to the country. They're gonna come in 2025. So if you really deep the HH, they've got their players within 1 to 2 windows for the coach, which is for Maresca. And what they're gonna do after that for the next 2 to 3 seasons is they're just gonna sell and keep shipping and money laundering. That's how I see it. I think all this signing is just a sleight of hand. It's
Can
a
I
way
ask you
for
a
us to
question,
celebrate the
AJ?
challenge.
Wait, hold on. Let me go to BMF then. To Mike, then I'll come to you, Blake. So BMF, talk to me.
HH, your club was cooked when you got rid of Pochettino, then went for a guy that's not done nothing in the game.
Did you ruin Pogba, like the best midfielder of his
Can I speak? They went for a guy that almost bought the championship and gave him a 5-year contract. Not like a 4-year or 3-year or 5-year contract. Like, as Norma was saying, yeah, it's all down to your management. Your 2 sporting directors, right? Are just like, what's the plan? Like I'm just like you said before, like Chelsea just signing players here and then I'm like, what are you trying to do with this place? Like there are 4 or 5 players in your squad. Like, what's the plan? If you want to spend 100 million, right? Like, especially the money you went and wasted on someone like Mudryk, right? You could have gone on someone like a Liao or Seaman, guys that can win you trophies. I guess they can push you to win titles. It's like I just feel bad because some of these players are now like on 6-year contract, and if they don't come good, it's difficult for you to get rid of them because now they're on the long year contract. So Chelsea they're just in the mud. Like they're just in the mud. Like that's like you guys are in the mud, and Maresca I think is that man is going to lose the dressing room very soon. He's going to lose the dressing room
BMF, I got a funny feeling we'll still finish above you, but go ahead.
Okay, but we shall see. But they want to do this Pep thing of, we want to play positional football. But I'm like, have you all seen Pep play in the last couple of years? Pep does not want to play his Pep football anymore. This guy's become a full-blown terrorist. The guy went and got...
So you say that Maresca is doing Pep of 2 years ago?
they're trying to do the Pep of 2 years ago, but Pep. Not everybody like the way Pep sees the game is the way he sees the game. That's the way that's how his world led him to win the trophies and the way he's done the game. Maresca is not Pep. Like Maresca is not. They think you can do just go get players. Just get a manager that can coach the Pep. No, not everybody is Pep, man. Pep has been a terrorist for the last couple of years. The guy went. So
Ben, if you're saying we're going to struggle this season, so what you're trying to tell me?
I think you're gonna struggle this season. I think you are, especially. I'm seeing Reece James, one of the best fullbacks in his generation, right? Trying to play in the midfield, like you literally playing Reece James as an inverted fullback. When we know the guy is good at one of his best seasons was him being on the flank, crossing, as a fullback, not this inverted bullshit. That's why I'm not saying you guys are on a struggle. You trying to play Reece James as an inverted fullback. I'm like, what's going on here? I'm still seeing Mudryk that can't shoot. This guy can't get shots over the ball and shoot on target. I'm seeing Madueke cannot.
So in your opinion, where does Chelsea finish this season?
It's around 6th or 7th. I'll go there. Around 6th.
God forbid. God forbid. Mike, talk to me. Mike.
So HH, I have a question for you. Right? Be 100% honest. Are you winning tomorrow?
Tomorrow, as in against Man City in the Premier League.
Yes, we're winning.
HH, answer the question, bro.
HH, you know your jigs.
Hey guys, let him answer the question. Let him answer the question.
Be careful, HH. Do your jigs.
Like it's gonna be a game. It's gonna be a game.
Okay, that's cool. Because on August 16th, 11:25 a.m. my time, Rodri was announced he will miss the game versus Chelsea. Half hope at half hope on X.com. We will beat you with or without him. That sounds like
Wait, Mike, real quick. Is that the same Rodri who got carried by Fabian Ruiz? That same Rodri.
Oh my god!
No, I just want to know. Is it the same? Is it the same Rodri?
Dear Lord, AJ. Okay, so AJ, this is a new week. We have Chelsea topic. You've made 12 signings. Fabrizio's doing an exclusive. Here we go for some 17-year-old born in 2005, 2006, and you're playing Man City tomorrow. And you don't really sound confident. There's two different HHs. We have the one on X who's saying Mbappe's daddy, all of this, Rodri, Arsenal have no UCLs. I mean, even though you say that on YouTube. But then when you get to YouTube, you're shy. You're not confident. Please, HH. Say with chest, HH, on YouTube that you will beat Man City tomorrow.
Okay, here's the thing.
They have no Rodri.
HH, don't do it, I swear, bro. Don't do it.
SK.
No,
SK. Mike is just tricky. I told you, man.
Why are you jinxing your
All right.
HH, I'm not tricky. You said this on X.com, buddy.
SK, I know these Finnish people very well. I know them very well. My thing is, Mike, I'm not going to fall into that trap.
Yeah,
so Mike, in answer to your question is, tomorrow is Chelsea's first game of the season, and we play against Man City at Stamford Bridge, and we're going to play that game professionally.
Politician answer.
You're trying your best. That's your answer. You're trying your best.
You're so good.
I'm tempted. I am tempted, but you know what?
I know you are, HH. I know you are. When Cole Palmer scores a goal, you're going to be dropping the cold celebration.
Guys, here's the thing. The phone is one of the most dangerous things ever invented.
Well, X.com is, yeah.
I can't help it. I can't. No, all right.
You know you're a jinx. Why are you tweeting about your club?
We're not doing that to the green, white, and green. Sebasti, what do you want, Sebasti?
No, wait, can I continue?
Hold on, Mike.
No, because, HH, I understand your ambition for the club and what you've seen from Chelsea post-2000, because pre-2000, you were really a nothing club, if we're going to be honest, HH. One Premier League
Cup, Winners' Cup, FA Cup.
I would say more so like pre-1995, if you want to be like...
Cup, Winners'
Cup,
FA Cup.
95 years of non-existence.
We're the most entertaining team in the Premier League. We're voted the most entertaining team in the Premier League.
By who?
That was a panel. I'll link you. I'll send the link.
Okay, you'll link me. Yeah, that's like your contract. That's like your contract to that Swiss club that you talked about. Gotcha. I'll link you to that. Gotcha. But I admire your ambition, but you also have to be realistic, HH. I'm not coming on YouTube or on X.com and say, "Yep, Liverpool are going to win the Premier League or Champions League," because we have 18 Premier Leagues, we have 6 Champions Leagues. No, I'm going to be realistic, right, HH? Chelsea are just not ready to win. They are not. They'll be ready to win in 3 years. So you're going to have to just trust the greatest word in the history of mankind, and that is the process. Whether you like it or not,
who's the most exciting young player in the Premier League right now? Currently, the most exciting young player in the Premier League.
You know what?
It's the young star.
Okay, if you want to, Cole Palmer's cool. I'm taking Yakuba Minte from Brighton.
Mike, who's Cole Palmer? I don't know who Cole Palmer is. Kopi!
Oh, Jesus.
That's wait, I don't know who Cole Palmer is. Kopi!
Oh, there we go. I can't wait for that tomorrow. I can't wait for that tomorrow.
No, Mike, here's the thing, though. No, Mike. I can't jinx because he's certified. The guy's certified.
Yeah, no, he's certified.
What the looks like, so is what it is. Okay.
No, look, HH, he is certified, even though you did call him sloppy seconds last season, and now he's Cole P. Gotcha. Yeah, you did, but we'll forget about that. That's in the past. We all make mistakes, HH. We all make mistakes. Now, look, Chelsea.
Mike, my striker isn't Darwin Núñez, so it is what it is. What's up?
Look, and he did. Guess what? He didn't play today, and we won. Have you ever seen me rep Darwin Núñez? Talk to Elijah. That's Elijah's guy, not my guy. But Chelsea's ambition this year is top 5 and win the Conference League. Although you do have to first get past.
Wait, Mike. Have we won more Premier League titles than you?
HH, how many Champions Leagues do you have?
Oh my goodness.
No. How many Premier Leagues? Wait. So how many Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues do you have, like combined with our combined strength?
Can you count with 2 hands? How many Champions Leagues do you have? Oh, sorry, no.
Oh, can I count the ones that were robbed off of us? Oh.
You still can only count with because you can only still count with one hand.
It is ours, and there's several others as well.
Because that'll only be like 4, so that's still only one hand.
No. Hold on, Mike. You can't just come on the mic, insult Chelsea without talking about Liverpool. So, how are you happy?
Wait. Is this a topic about Chelsea or about Liverpool? This is about Chelsea, and I'm telling you right now,
football hangout. It's free reign.
You can. It's free reign. Okay, cool. Free reign. So here's my free reign. Chelsea will finish 5th or 6th this season. And you're going to have to accept it, HH. And you're going to have to accept that you're going to win, that you're going to win the Conference League. If you don't win the Conference League, that is going to be a generational cookout.
Conference what?
HH, guess what? Next Thursday, you're playing a club called Serie from France. You could have played Braga, which, I'm not going to lie, HH, it could have been tricky. Braga are not a bad team.
I know Swiss.
Yes, Servette, yeah. What about
my thing?
There's also my club. There's also my club in the Conference League. The Nomads.
Yeah, HH, there's my club too. My Finnish club.
Wait, hold on. Nomad, what's your club in the Conference League?
The Nomads. It's called the Nomads.
Oh yeah. Hey man, hey. There's a club called Larn FC in the Conference League playoffs. You gotta love that competition. You really do. And HH just got accepted.
Let me say again. The Conference League. That's our training ground. Let me tell you how it is.
Okay.
Our aim is to win the league.
Gotcha.
And we are battling City for the title. Arsenal are not serious.
And Arsenal.
No, we're not. We can't battle a team who not won the league before the MCU was a concept. So no. Our main rivals are City. You can't be involved because we're not battling a guy who is bald and his nickname is Amber Rose. So it's between us and Man City. Hence why Sunday is seminal. Sunday, that's the title challenge game.
I like. You know, HH, I like how you call them.
Arsenal. Okay, how can we do Barcelona with a team who've not won the league since 04?
Question.
And also, hold up. Blake came out and said that, our aim is to battle for the title, but we'll fall off. So how am I taking this seriously? If your fans don't even take it seriously,
no,
put it this way.
Because
we
are
if
real.
No one can do
we
it,
are not delusional. We're not delusional. You're not going to do it, by the way. Are you going to tell me you're going to win the Premier League?
You're cowards. You're cowards.
Okay, so HH, you think you're going to win the Premier League with Nico Jackson at striker? Are you going to win the league with Nico Jackson?
Nico Jackson.
We are ready to go toe to toe with those cheats. Arsenal have failed. You gave up after only winning it one time, so now it's left to us. Because you
left to us.
BMF, don't even open your mouth. BMF, don't even say don't even say anything. BMF, don't even say anything. At least Liverpool Arsenal talk. BMF, don't even talk.
But don't even talk. You didn't even know who Dollar Store Pep, aka Enzo Maresca, was before this season.
I don't believe any of this, bro. Come on, why?
You don't even know this guy, and you're expecting him to do miracles or somehow. Like he's the second coming of Messiah. You gotta be realistic, HH.
Mike.
I know it's for content, HH. I get it. It's for content and everything.
No. Okay, Mike. Okay. Let me.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Realistically, it's going to be difficult to go for the title. Realistically. But Mike, I'm fed up.
Trust me, I am too.
And I'm acting out.
You're crashing out?
So there's real me and there's emotional me. Real me is exactly everything that Gullet said. We are screwed. And we're effed up. And me and Gullet are going to launch a coup.
With Rory
take
Jennings.
over Chelsea.
You
should have thought about that. You should have thought about that before you abandoned the KGB owner for the CIA owner.
Okay.
No, man, it is what it is, but we're going to launch. So my room is, but Mike, my emotional me is, Mike, you can't spend $1 billion and then say top 4 is not a priority. Mike, no. If you spend $1 billion, I want the Premier League. Minimum.
I would agree.
If you spend that amount of money, I'm sorry. You can't spend that amount of money. We have a player who costs 120. Another player who's cost 115. 2 players on this team cost 200 million. And you want me to accept, man, no. So with that amount of
H.
money spent, I'm sorry, I want that Premier League trophy.
No, look, your owners have spent the money like idiots. Idiots. They spent it like they're at the strip club in Vegas and they saw the greatest strippers in the world. They don't have any concept of how to spend the money. This is all just a baseball scheme. I'm telling you right now, this is all a baseball scheme. They're just recruiting all these youngsters around the world and saying, hey, in 3 to 4 years, we're going to be good. And I'm sorry, H, you're just going to have to accept it because I just don't think you guys are not ready to win the league.
Hold on. Let me quick. So, SK, where are you at with this?
I'm not gonna lie. I've been doing some more digging. I don't think you're gonna like this. I think the reason why they spent the money this way is I think Chelsea are getting another transfer ban, bro. Like I think that because I think when they
Okay. Sorry, SK. So quickly on that, SK. Do these guys think that if you self-snitch, people will be more lenient on you? Because SK, that's my worry because they interviewed Richard Masters, who's basically the head of the Premier League, and he said that this is unprecedented. We have an ownership snitching and talking about all the stuff the previous ownership did. SK, it's like this. Hey, George, I was involved in throwing these people off a building.
No, but
you know what? Since you told me and you revealed everything, I'm going to give you less. No, a crime is a crime, and I'm sorry, you're still under the name Chelsea. So you think self-snitching will now give you a lesser crime?
The reason why I think it might be really bad is because if you look at that first transfer window, right, that clearly had, they didn't really go with the whole we're gonna get youngsters strategy. Like all this, I'm pretty much most of those transfers failed, but like Sterling, Koulibaly, Kukura, like those aren't transfers that scream, we're trying to not win for like 3 years. So I think that something happened like between then and January that really made them be like, okay, like we're probably going to be in some shit sooner rather than later. Like and that's the only grace I'm going to give.
But your thoughts on what Maresca said that he's been told that Champions League is not an expectation for this season.
I mean, it kind of has to be. Okay, look, I get it. Okay, I get that making fun of Chelsea is funny, and I'm a Chelsea fan, but like, I can be biased and say some of those jokes are hilarious. But this is a team that literally finished 5 points off of Champions League last year, and I don't think Aston Villa are that good, to be honest. I don't think they're going to replicate what they did. So really, the only actual competition that they would have to worry about is Spurs and Man United, which I think that they're more than well equipped to handle. So to say that it's not an expectation, I think is BS. Like I'm not as gung ho as you. Like my expectation for Chelsea this season, what I want them to do is to have a consistent level of quality to at least get like at minimum I want 70 points in the league, a deep run in the competitions. If they get a trophy, that's fine. For me, that's a successful season. I know like that's not really like where Chelsea ought to be, but that's just what I would view as a successful season. So, and the players in this squad are good enough to do that. So to say, like we're just not even going to expect to try to get it is BS. So that's my opinion on that. Like they got 63 points last year and they were terrible for like 6 months. So yeah, that's my thoughts.
Let me shout out to your boy Josh. Bowley fat version of Pablo Escobar. # same energy. Bowley, look, I don't even know what to say about Bowley because were we lied to? Did Bowley lie to me?
You know what's the funniest thing,
I think it's not Bowley. I think it's Ekbari that is literally has more power than Bowley right now.
Then how come Bowley was having meals with people all around the world?
Yeah, see, the time Bowley was doing the madness because Bowley was doing the madness because he has point directors and he had to be the guy that sign players and stuff like that. But this signing this, I think it's Ekbari that's just pushing the whole thing. He was the one that they said that pushed for Pochettino to get signed because he came with some stats about chances missed, blah blah, and started blaming Pochettino for that. So this is on I don't think it's on Bowley. Bowley is just getting he's just been the scapegoat. Ekbari is the one pushing this whole thing. And I've said before, with Chelsea, scouting a player is different from actually building a team. That's what this point. Like you can scout a good player and say that's a great player right there. But actually building a team is literally the key. That's the difference between Madrid and every other club. They know how to build a team.
You know what, HH? Todd Bowley is a great patriot because he gave the United States one of the best female coaches in the world, just won the Olympic gold, and just gave us Mauricio Pochettino. Todd Bowley, we salute you.
Hold up.
Soccer's back.
He's not only money laundering, he's coach laundering as well.
Is
he's coach of the American national team
doing
now.
some kind of 45D chess to help you? So he's not here for Chelsea. He's here to help Trump.
Or Kamala, or Kamala.
SK, I don't want to expand on that. So.
They don't work. They don't work for any party, guys. They work for the Pentagon.
Okay.
They're not like us.
No,
HH.
I don't want to ask Nomad that question because I don't want to know the answer to that question. So no, I don't want.
No, ask it. Ask it.
No, I definitely don't want to know. I definitely don't.
Now you gotta ask it. Now you gotta ask it.
No, but I don't trust it.
Richard.
Okay, all right. What?
Richard Marster said your investigation is almost done. So,
oh my God!
I'm lock you up, man. You get locked up.
Shout out to Wisegate Jackson.
Be worried.
Pay £650 and a doctor will turn up with a crayon.
That might have to be double the button. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you won't get a mohawk with a 650. You won't get a mohawk with 650.
Oh Lord. All right. Okay. Now I don't even know how to. Okay.
YSK, please tell me you have a production put together.
All right. Here's the thing.
For the start of the season, please.
Why am I here for this topic, man? I want to come in for Chelsea. Why am I here
No. Chelsea have already been bullied enough.
Why is Joel?
No, we are not finished. We just started.
Wait, no, Samantha, we're done with the whole Chelsea thing. We're done. I've been attacked enough.
Bro, there's always tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Well, what if we actually no? Let me not.
What?
What's that? All right, so
bro, let's speak on CR7 instead. He let out.
No. I'm gonna read. No, CR7. That might be just to end things. So we'll just read something.
Are we not talking about Leverkusen?
Oh no, we'll get there. So AK, this is coming to you first. AK,
can't you read my name, please?
So Mason Greenwood. I want to read something that De Zerbi said. He says Mason Greenwood is just exceptional. He's an excellent player, and you can see that. I'm happy to see him scoring, so it will, I think, get rid of all of the controversy in the media. I think the translation was a bit off there. Then there's another quote that says, I said that when a player becomes my player, I will be the first to chastise him when he makes a mistake. But towards the outside, I will always defend him as I would defend my son.
What the fuck? Let me talk about this.
No. I want to confess to AK, then I'm going to go to Marseille afterwards. So, AK, you are still essentially a Marseille fan. So, my thing is, do you think, first of all, De Zerbi is in the wrong saying this, i.e., putting football beyond just, we'll just say, life and scruples or morals? Do you feel he has to say this? Do you feel that he's indebted to say this? And where do you lie with Marseille taking on Greenwood? Talk to me.
First of all, here's the thing with De Zerbi, man. First of all, you could see why I went on loan when you read that quote. Like, you could see the reasoning behind my decision. But the thing with De Zerbi is HH. This guy shouldn't have come to Marseille once the mayor once the mayor himself basically said that Mason Greenwood is not welcome in the city of Marseille. The mayor himself put out an open letter to the club stating them not to sign Mason Greenwood.
Wow.
Yet, they signed Mason Greenwood. Now, I've seen the evidence. I presume all of us on this panel and all of us in the streets have seen the evidence. That evidence doesn't look good. But by the sheer justice, by sheer law, he is quote unquote not guilty. So he is quote unquote allowed to play football. But I'm sorry, at the end of the day, bro, we've seen everything, bro. This is a terrible PR move. Like even in the guise of PR, this is such a bad move. And the thing with De Zerbi is like, why are you going that far? I will defend him like I defend my sons.
No. Because I saw someone just put a quote saying that like, what's wrong with what De Zerbi said? He's supporting his player. My thing is that you don't have to say anything. Like you are choosing to, because that you could just be like, oh yeah, he's a player and that's. But you are actually going out on the limb to say, I'm going to protect. Like, you don't have to say that.
No,
you can keep things strictly. You can keep things strictly football and be like, oh, he played well, doing good. Why are you now breaching the football barriers to say, no, what if he does on the outside? I'm going to defend him like my son.
Why? My thing is, why are you even talking about the controversy of the media and all this bullshit? Like,
you don't have to.
You want to know something, HH? Today, our front four, the attacking midfielder who got 2 assists in the front four today, killed someone in a car accident. He's Moroccan, by the way. He killed someone in a car accident. The striker in the front four, I don't even know what. I can't even say this on TV. I'll say this in a member saying I'm not even going to say what he did.
Don't.
And we all know what the right winger Mason Greenwood did. The only goals I celebrated today were the 2 goals that Luis Enrique scored. I don't understand why these guys are. What is Marseille trying to like assemble a squad of guys who've got out of prison or something? Like what are they trying to do?
Suicide Squad. Is this like real life prison FC? Like
I think they're applying. So basically, Marseille can now offer 3 or 4 guys for prison FC. So it's
so like,
okay. Look,
for me, like whatever. Yeah, you can choose. But personally, I choose to believe what I see. You can choose to believe whatever you want. But the PR of it, that somebody who was involved in this is coming to my team, that itself is already attaching all these negative connotations to the team. So I'm like, why even go there in the first place? Why even attach yourself to that controversy? Like, bro, come on. Are you sure there's no random French wonder kid who can score, who's as good as Mason Greenwood? Like, come on. There's got to be some random French
wonder kid. There's a lot of young talents there.
There's a random French wonder kid somewhere who costs 30 million who's as good as Mason Greenwood. There's some random French striker out there who can score goals like Ali Wahi. Like, and I thought, how it was supposed to go. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'll be honest. And you could see why I've taken the decision to go out on loan at this point.
Samasi, talk to me.
What the absolute clown. Yes, why bother commenting on that? Why? You shouldn't said anything. Just say he's here to play and I'm playing him. You don't have to protect that guy from things he did. We have all seen the videos. We have all seen what happened to her on her situation. I feel quite sorry for her. But him, what a piece of shit he is, and that he still gets chances is very annoying for me. Because let's face it, if there were justice, he shouldn't be playing at all. Because I think playing high level football, making a lot of money, is a privilege, and he doesn't earn the privilege at all. So I'm so pissed at that situation. And Marseille, I hope you get fucking relegated. I hope you get fucking relegated.
YSK as a...
I am so wrong. I thought De Zerbi was a good. That's a great man. I was so wrong about this hipster. Nah, I never want.
Never trust a hipster. That's what they say. Never trust a hipster. Let me come to Behemoth and come to Weiser. So Behemoth, United fan.
Yeah.
Say Greenwood here. Like, where do you stand with all this?
I'm just, first of all, I'm just glad it's not my club's issue anymore. That's the first. I'm glad.
Okay, so you think it was right that United got rid of him, despite his talents? It was right that he got rid of him.
The problems from the media and it wasn't worth it, especially with the women's team complaining about it too. It wasn't going to be worth it. Like, he's a talented player. Obviously, it's a piece of shit, but there's a talented player. But I'm just glad there's no United's problem anymore. De Zerbi, I'm not really surprised. Like I'm not really surprised that you said that.
So can I just, because I need to just, because I said something so Sipsa, let me just create a scenario. So you see a guy, let's just say a simple example. You see a guy punch a woman, beat a woman, kick a woman, but the woman stays with the guy. He punches her, beats her, kicks her. She stays with him, and they have a kid. It's none of our business. They have a kid. She's happy. None of our business. Can you now see with the logic there? And your
not just that. Like, have you listened to like the audio recordings and stuff? Like,
no. I'm just trying to use his logic because his logic is that
I understand videos and pictures are easy to manipulate and all that stuff. But the audio recording is what like.
Because the difficulty with this is that with Mendy, nobody knows what happened. Apart from Mendy and those women, no one knows. The issue with the Greenwood thing is that we all know what happened. We all know what's happened because we all saw and we all listened because we live in the age of social media.
Are we just gonna forget that wasn't she like coerced? Wasn't she like coerced by her dad to like drop the case or something?
Yeah, it's basically when you look at the facts and you read everything and also use your brain, you know what it was. But hold on, let me come to BMF.
Her father had a lot to do with it. Now I feel sorry for her. So screw her father. Her father is the worst.
Yeah, like also, part of the reason why the case even got drawn was because the family just because they just they didn't want to come to court. So I'm just glad it's not United's problem anymore. Yeah, I'm glad it's not United's problem. The thing with Marseille is this: before he got signed by Marseille, I think some Marseille fans were saying that they didn't want the signing, that they didn't want this signing at all. But obviously, he's going to do bits and therefore and score a lot of goals. But is it worth it? Like, is the problems worth it for you just to take a player like that? Especially not only Greenwood, but also the other guy. I can't remember his name. That also scored the penalty too. There's some weird allegations about him. I'm just saying some weird.
So I would say that we need to put Marseille under review.
Yeah,
they need a wing, bro. They need a wing, bro.
They need a wing, bro. Like they need a wing. And Deserbi just saying this too is just crazy. Like Spoilman as his son is a crazy. It's a crazy statement to just say.
Oh Lord. Okay, what's all? Okay, Wisecat. Wait with this. Yeah. Wisecat.
Yeah, I'm with the BMF. I'm glad this is not my parent club's problem anymore.
But Wisecat, do you know who's unhappy? My fellow countrymen.
HH, bro. We don't.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Nigeria?
Look, I would say.
So do you know Man United in Pidgin is arguably the biggest Nigerian Man United fan Twitter handle. Do you know that these guys held like a medicine depressive meeting when he was? I mean, you know what?
Oh no, bro. Look, I would say I'm surprised, but I'm not. Not in the slightest. But look,
to be fair, why is gay? You should have seen what they said about Enzo's racism. So.
What?
Well, I mean,
yeah, it was bad.
Look, oh my god,
that's their vice captain now. But
keep talking.
This guy. Remember, HS said standard, by the way. That's the standard. That's what he said. Anyways, moving on from Chelsea. Yeah, I'm glad it's not United's problem. I don't want to turn this into Dr. Phil's football hut because it's not Dr. Phil's football hut. Because the but it is just weird what De Zerbi said. Like this guy is. I'm
Like,
sorry.
it's
You
weird.
have to, if not the club, you have to induct him at the bare minimum. Like by the letter.
Because my thing for De Zerbi is why? Like, because you are literally going the extra step. Like, you know, you could just be like, okay, look, I'm a football manager. We're here about football. I am not taking any questions that are non-football related. So if you ask anything, no, I'm a football manager and I'm here to coach football. I have nothing to do with anything not associated with football. But you've now gone out and said, no, I am going to now protect him based on life and everything. Huh?
No, it's too much, bro. And then to say you protect him like your son, like what?
What?
Bro, what's that got to do with anything? Like,
yeah, it's like what?
It's that's the most random thing you could come up with. Look, we know he's talented in just strictly speaking football. Like we know he's talented, but it's a you can't deny it. It's a PR nightmare.
Hold up.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Let me check.
Bournemouth. Check, guys. Google.
Nah,
Guys, Google it. Guys,
wait,
Google
that-
it. Guys, Google it.
Oh my god.
Bro, I swear to God, your people give out free ammunition, bro. Like it's free ammunition.
It's actually true, HH.
Yeah.
You know, bro, we don't even have to try. Like
it's actually true.
October 1st, 1960.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
like really, the jokes write itself.
That's
the
crazy.
jokes they write themselves. Like
that's mad.
No,
Oh
it's
my
it's
God.
even funny because it's English, bro.
Man, if only they delayed it by the day. Oh my God. Look, bro, for Marseille, it's a PR nightmare, and we kind of saw that with where was he at in Spain? Getafe, wasn't it?
Yeah. Exactly.
It didn't matter how good he played or what he done on the pitch. It's that is always gonna be dragged on with him for the rest of his career and the rest of his life. Like that is the way it is, because by the letter of the law, he's not guilty, but nobody said he's innocent. They acquitted him.
Yes. Yeah. See, thank you. To say thank you for actually bringing that in. You're not bringing some law in. So, because I'm looking at some guy just say some nonsense. He was never found innocent. You have to be very clear here. He was never found out, he innocent everything. No. He was acquitted. You have to learn the details and the that's what happened to the kids, but sorry, continue.
He was acquitted due to a lack of evidence. So, you know, they didn't.
No, it wasn't a lack of evidence. It was the girl not wanting to.
Well, and that is what, because she the lack of evidence was because she didn't want to press further, like, and obviously got the parents' involvement, which was dodgy as hell. The parents.
Her father is going to hell.
That was just odd, but look, I can understand the other side as well. Like at the end of the day, the girl is, I'm assuming, is happy with him. They've got a child together, and but strictly football wise, Marseille, I don't know why a football club would voluntarily get themselves into a position like that. I just
but my thing though is, you have to maybe like AK could even expand upon this. You have to look out the kind of club that Marseille are. Like they have some of the most intense ultras out there, and Marseille are one of those guys who are very happy to live in a bubble, based on just how extreme and intense their fans are, and how they're like, this is us football. Bro, weren't the guys that were attacking players and were pretty much halting games based on just how well their fans are?
They made Fabio Grosso quit.
Yeah. Wait. Were they the guys that attacked Fabio Grosso?
Yeah, the ultras. Yeah.
So for these guys, life doesn't mean anything. It's football. Is he good at football? Good. We'll deal with anything afterwards. Like what's
even
good?
then,
I don't even want to know the kinds of guys that they
Yeah, no,
have to
I know. Yeah, that was my next thing. Like, we also have to understand the kind
YSK, if OJ Simpson could do an overhead kick and something, they're signing him. And see, you know what? I'm going to stop there. The rest is for Monday. And YSK, that guy, him as well. But I wouldn't say him as well, like that guy, him as well. You know what I'm talking about? If he could play football, they're hiring him as well.
Wait, is that the overhead?
No, yes, him.
Yeah, okay.
Basically him.
Oh my god.
Yes, Smasher, yes, him, that guy, yes.
Bro.
Why is it? No, it's enough. It's enough. They know that they can follow the blacks. It's enough. They can follow the blacks. If he has a first touch, he can play. They'll say, you know what? Look, we'll deal with the fallout afterwards. And he's like the worst.
Press proven with a glove on.
Look, man, SK, talk to me. SK.
I mean, no, like, you know, it's very, like, you know, sensitive, these things. Like, I think honestly the main issue that I have with it is not even necessarily that, like, because he wasn't trialed, that like he's technically free to play. It's more so like the precedent that sends to other people that, you know, you doing something like what he did in a way is not a big deal if you're like good enough if you're good enough at something or rich enough for it to not matter. So, and I think that idea is more dangerous than the fact that Mason Greenwood is still allowed to play football. Like, I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense.
No. I mean, look, because SK, Cristiano Vegas.
Yeah.
SK, no, because you know that, you know, the guy has only done one Insta Live video. And that was just before everything did. And once, like, SK, you know that it's just magically just went away. Like, she had evidence, we had to go to court, and literally, I was like, wait, what happened? So that happened, and the reality is, he's too powerful, he's too influential, and that lady, you are not taking Cristiano to court based on that guy's power, and that's just the reality of life. It's just life.
I think the lawyer actually even paid Cristiano Ronaldo for damages or something like that. Yeah, the lawyer.
Yeah, he ended up like suing her for damage.
Wait. Okay, so hold on. Can I put this?
After what happened in Vegas, the police investigated and they did interview Cristiano, read what he said in his own words, and then come back. Read what he said in his own words. The Spiegel reported on it. So I'm just saying there's evidence out there if you read it.
So sorry, SK, continue, SK.
Yeah, no, I mean that's really just like the main thing of it is just like, you know, like it just kind of sends a message out there. It's just kind of like what do you want people to get from it that matters. So that's really all I have to say about that.
Elijah.
Well, I mean, they beat Brest. Hey, how about it? You know, doing great.
Okay, that might be.
That might be a.
Wow.
That's a members hangout joke. That's a members hangout joke.
Nah.
That should be a red.
That's a members hangout joke.
That's not true.
That was a yellow card.
That was crimson.
The orange card.
Yeah, yellow and a half.
87. It doesn't make any difference. 87.
That sounds worse. Actually, that sounds worse.
87. So because you put star in front, it makes sense.
That sounds worse. That sounds worse.
Nah, 87.
Elijah, continue.
Yo, that name needs inducted, man.
Yeah, I mean, guys, come. Like, you can't have that name. But continue. Look, it's France. What would you expect when it's France?
Wow, that's crazy.
Crazy names for their clubs.
It's great. So Elijah, continue. Elijah,
get that.
What? You're the
Wait.
It was so unnecessary, man.
Bring up Jake versus Scotland. Bring up Jake versus Scotland. Bring up Jake versus Scotland.
I won't.
I'm
Elijah,
never
continue.
going
Elijah,
to
continue.
Nigeria.
Bro, the dark skin fist is so unnecessary, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like at least make it white. Do the default one. Elijah, go. Elijah, go for it. Elijah.
I'm trying. I heard what everybody said. I read what the streets were saying. It's a complex situation. At this rate, we will never really understand like the exact truth. Everybody has an opinion on this because there was no exact decision.
So then Marseille shouldn't be chastised then for what they've done.
Look.
So where are you at individually? You specifically are with Marseille bringing in Greenwood and him playing specifically as an individual.
Look, he's treated as exactly like his like he's being treated as innocent. So as much as we I live in a country, where NFL players, NBA players are Bloods and Crip members. They've killed people.
Okay.
But no one said a pim, no one's saying a pim about it. And that's deadass real life. But what can you really do about it? Nothing. Right now, De Zerbi did what any coach would do,
No.
No.
No, I'm giving an example.
What the fuck are you?
No. Okay. Elijah, continue. Elijah.
Let me explain. I'm sorry, my voice isn't normally low. I'm saying De Zerbi did his he's talking in terms of him being Mason's quote unquote father figure. While he is at the club, I am treating him just like I treat my kids.
No, I understand what Elijah's saying.
That's what he's literally saying. Coaches do stuff like that.
No, it's not. No, I get that, but in light of the situation, Carlo Ancelotti was seen as a father figure, 100%. But in light of this situation, you can have that be your thing within the football thing. But you commit and make that statement is stupid. Ferguson was a father figure. He never said, "Hey, I'm a father figure to the players." It was just known he was a father figure by his actions. He never had to say it. Carlo Ancelotti is a father figure. Carlo Ancelotti has never come out and said, "Hey, I'm a father figure to these guys." No, he does it by his actions. Why do you have to enunciate it and actually come out and say it?
That's the only issue. That's what I was trying to get to. He said what he said. Of course, because we can disagree with what he said, but even YSK said it in the face of the law. That's the result, and we have to live by it. Unfortunately, as much as we see that, hey, like there's actual tangible proof here, that's what we have to deal with. That's what even here flipping. If you guys remember the story of Aaron Hernandez, the guy killed two people.
That was wild.
Think about it. The guy killed two people and still played the following Sunday.
That was wild.
He doesn't get arrested until years later.
His coach is like, think of Karl Malone, bro.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's.
Even
SK.
Yeah. No Karl Malone.
The thing is,
there goes the money that takes.
As long as it's already covered.
Sorry.
Yeah, that goes my man.
If you know, you know.
No revenue on that.
Real quick. So Ray Rice, was he banned after that video came out? Ray Rice.
Yes, he was banned.
Yeah, they cut him.
They cut him. But what I'm saying is, Greenwood's situation is already been under wraps, and basically they're just telling people, "It's done. Let's move. That's as much as I don't want to. I don't like talking about that situation, but he played, he scored, he did his job. Marseille got 3 points. Move on. Me personally, that's the best team in Ligue 1 to fight for the French title. I don't think PSG is that great. In my opinion,
rooting for you,
even with Luis Enrique as manager, I don't trust PSG to win the title. I think Marseille has a legitimate chance.
I think on a footballing level they'll get close, but But I don't think they
Bro,
have
that would be
enough
interesting
over the line.
if
Joan
that would be
No,
that,
now that's his story.
That-
If
No, but
Marseille win Ligue ahead of PSG and Greenwood is player of the season,
that would be
AJ,
interesting.
the thing
That would
is,
be
the bigger thing is also like
I don't want to cross that bridge.
there have been players who have had like these allegations or even have been convicted of them and have had suspended sentences and have been able to play. The difference between them and Mason Greenwood is we haven't seen stuff like we've seen for Mason Greenwood. We haven't heard stuff like we heard from Mason Greenwood. So it's like if like Ben Mendy's example, like we didn't see anything. So whether he plays, it doesn't really like affect us. Like, oh, he did it. It is what it is, or I don't believe he did it, or any opinions there. The thing with Greenwood that, for me, I'll be honest, I don't understand why any club would take on that negative PR. Is because there are pictures and there are videos, not pictures and there are audio recordings. Like that's the thing. The thing is like you can't just say Greenwood should be banned from playing football because at the end of the day, he is technically guilty, and technically not guilty. But where would he go? Like where would he go? Where where the whole football world sort of says he is here now. What would be like the end result?
Saudi. You probably have to go to like Saudi. That's really the only place I could think of.
or Nigeria. I mean, they would take it.
Okay. 14. So thoughts on this whole Greenwood thing? 14.
On this whole Greenwood thing,
You're on a yellow. Wesk,
No,
14. 14.
On this whole Greenwood thing, I think his talent is undeniable, but it's quite shocking that De Zerbi went that far to say those words, because I didn't know he went that far. I read some statements that Fabrizio put out, but I didn't know he went to that extent. That's crazy. It's like, for him to say something like that, I think he damaged his reputation just a little bit, because I see a lot of stuff online on Twitter. A lot of people were calling De Zerbi a bad human being, which is crazy.
So do you think De Zerbi was wrong for saying that, or he didn't need to say that? No, because my thing about it is, I just say for De Zerbi, like, why make that statement? Why do you feel the need to make that statement?
I get what he was trying to say, but he went too far, I believe. I think he went a step too far. So I think that's why people are looking at De Zerbi funny right now.
No, because my thing is that, De Zerbi, you're a football manager. Anything outside of football, it's none of your business. And especially when it's happened, not on your watch, under a previous team, you should be like, I am not answering or commenting on anything that has not to do with football and something that he did before. I'm a football manager. I'm not a life coach. I'm not a president or a politician. I'm a football manager here to manage football players to play football. So why do I now even make a statement that has nothing to do with football? That's the thing that is so crazy, because for De Zerbi now, we can now look at you as a clown for like, wait, why did you make that statement? So you're saying you're not going to defend him when you've seen the evidence that we've all seen. That makes you wild. Whether it's his innocence or guilty, but to put yourself in that position, I just think it's wild. Let me take the quick Dwinsky. Shout out to J2 has been for 25 months. Hearing Marcus Alonso driving to...
No. Oh, please, actually, on a footballing level, don't. On a footballing level, don't give me that.
Let's keep
on a
it going.
footballing level, don't give me that.
Let's keep it going. Please say, funny how everyone is offended for his girlfriend, but the victim herself had his child and does lovey-dovey things with him online, unless you think a woman can't decide by herself. Okay, so I use the example of, you see a woman gets beat up, punched, kicked, but she still stays with him. Do you know this thing called Stockholm Syndrome? You know that stuff exists.
Come on. No, just talk about this. Come on, AJ. Come on.
Yeah, let's move.
Come on, AJ.
I think it's going to be forever controversy.
All right, so shout out to Talents FC. Don't like Greenwood, but what is the plan? Death penalty? Because all he knows is football. You can say punishments is with him. He's never playing for United, but his whole career. Oh, no, see, that's why it's...
I still think he can play football, but just not on a high level. I think it's a privilege to play football on that high level, get that much money.
Look, see, my thing that it's... If you're going to take him on, you take on whatever controversy comes with him. That's basically. Remember, my thing with this is, let's be real, Marseille are not the Marseille that they used to be. Based on Man United, this is what I say of United. United, you cannot keep in Greenwood. It's a PR disaster. It doesn't matter what the court says he was acquitted. Man United is one of the most global recognized brands on the planet. So as a PR guy, as Manchester United, you cannot be associated with Greenwood. Heck no. 100% you have to sack it, like 100%, because the perception, the optics are terrible. Forget about the acquittal, what happened in the court. The optics are terrible. And the same thing happened to O.J. Simpson. With O.J. Simpson, who knows whether he did it or he didn't do it, but the optics are just bad. It is what it is. Shout to your boy, Josh, who says, Nigeria has a rich... Okay. All right. No, we're moving.
Oh my days.
All right, you know what? Oh god. 20 FC. Kobe Bryant. Okay. All right, we're going on. Nigerian Talents FC. Oga Greenwood, you did ball or league. Okay.
Oh, that's Nigerian talent.
Okay, so this is our final topic here, and this is actually to
Now we have Nigerian talent.
No, we do not. No, we don't.
Wait. Oh my god.
No, we don't. So guys.
Give us some Victor Osimhen partner.
No. Okay, so guys, Cristiano. Do you think this is bullying now? Why do they keep chanting Messi towards Cristiano? Is this bullying?
I don't know. That's why. Because
wait, hold on. Okay, so
because most Messi fanboys are unemployed.
87. Is this bullying towards Cristiano?
They're probably doing it to get to his head, and I do think it is bullying.
87. He's 30-something years old. He's washed. He's finished. You're still trying to get into a guy's head where this guy is literally finished.
He'll be 40 in February.
Yeah, that's actually really sad. What people are doing.
Yes.
I think it's because what's it called? As SK just said, he's going to be 40 next year. So you're still trying to goad and annoy a guy who's going to be 40 next year. Come on, man.
No, but the thing is, it bothers him. That's why. So they keep.
Was the Moroccan goal there? There was the Moroccan goal at the game because she was at the Al Hilal Al Nassr game before.
Cristiano's downfall really gave these guys careers, man. That's crazy. Like
but look, I mean, Barry, look, how do we convince this guy to retire?
Just let him win the World Cup.
Because Barry, you can't be saying Bismillah before you take a free kick, and that free kick goes to Tokyo.
He said thank you, Jesus.
Calm down.
In the span of 3 seconds. Thank you, and Bismillah.
So Barry, you're saying that he's now currently praying in Arabic before he takes a free kick.
Very.
And has that helped to get the free kick? Have the free kicks been on targets?
He's missing the plot. He lost his compass. He's saying Bismillah, thank you, in the span of 3 seconds. And it's only on target. It's going to the satellites. NASA, what's up?
No. This is elderly abuse.
It is.
His family. No, I'm sorry. His family needs to intervene.
Oh yeah! Shout out to Neymar, man. Al Hilal champion.
Guess what?
Has he played 10 minutes in Saudi?
His family, his people around him needs to intervene, and that is not good for him.
Do you know who is key? Do you know who we need to reach? His mom.
Yes, his mom.
If his mom has that conversation with him, that is who will listen. I think.
I don't know.
Outside of his mom, there is no one Cristiano. There's no one
that will. I don't know. I don't know. HH. I think he might want to do. He might want to do a LeBron, Bronny James sort of thing and play with his son.
Oh my God,
but his son is like 14, so he would have to do like another 2 years at least, right?
That's light work. Man. That's light work.
Imagine his son gets a debut in the Al Nassr Academy.
Here's the difference. You can make a legitimate claim that LeBron is still one of the best basketball players in the world right now at his age. Cristiano is not top 500 players in the world right now.
Oh, that's harsh. No, top 500.
No, he's only scored.
We don't have enough. Okay.
No, hold on.
Okay, 300. I can name 200 players better than Cristiano.
He scored like 50 goals in the Saudi Pro League. Come on, man.
Nah. He's 250 in the world. 240.
Nah. Like, let's say
150. 150. Give him 150.
Yeah,
Okay, fine. So
100,
LeBron is arguably the best, one of the best
LeBron is
basketball players in the world.
Top 5, top 10.
LeBron is his top 5 best basketball players in the world at his age. Cristiano, you're not top 100 football players in the world. So my thing right now is, you're just doing more harm to yourself. Like, as Matt said, it's elderly abuse. It's getting embarrassing. It's worrying.
Bro. I think
he's there for the money. Everyone knows he's there for the money. It's a thing that
no,
people like you.
himself.
No. People like you, haters like you, cannot stop hating. Cannot stop hating. Even after he's retired, 10 years after that,
Nomad.
He doesn't give a fuck.
This is concern.
Of course it is.
This is not hate. It's concern. I'm concerned for him.
It's not a concern. He's the last Ballon d'Or winner from the English football for destroying your club. I see where the PTSD is coming from. He's also the last. Also, he's the last free kick.
Speak on
Samasip, can you please keep quiet for 1 second? Jesus Christ. He's also the last free kick taker for Manchester United, right? Even now, if I'm not wrong.
I swear there was one afterwards. BMF, was there one?
No, there's not.
No, the free kick.
Doesn't Bruno take free kicks?
Bruno,
Ericsson.
So okay. So Nomad, you're saying that this isn't elderly abuse. Cristiano continue to play.
He's just there for the paycheck. Of course, he's not taking it seriously. Come on.
I think
HH.
really wants that World Cup.
Damaging his own legacy.
So hold on. Wait, 87. What you said? 87.
I think he wants to retire after he wins the World Cup. I think that's what he's thinking in his head.
Okay, 87. Here's
what?
So you're saying 57? So you're saying 2020?
You're saying that he's not going to retire until he wins the World Cup. So we could be seeing a 60-year-old try to continue to win a World Cup. Because 87, here's the thing. No, 87. If you're right, all I'll say is Cristiano, winning a World Cup, it's actually quite hard. It's a hard thing to do. And also remember, 87, in this next World Cup, I think Alaska are sending polar bears. Everyone is competing. So by the time he gets to like 2050, Mars is going to send a team. Mars is going to happen.
The Super Eagles are actually Eagles, bro.
Basically, animals will have their own team. So what is about that? First of all, it's one thing beating, it's nothing can actually survive being beaten by these piranhas.
Imagine. Imagine.
Hold on, AK.
Imagine a 60-year-old Cristiano trying to do step overs.
And that's what I'm trying to explain to Nomad.
Next World Cup, Cristiano. Listen to me. Next World Cup, Cristiano will still be younger than what Ibrahimovic was.
Nomad.
When he last played.
Nomad. If Cristiano attempts a step over and snaps his ankles, Nomad, it'll be on you.
Yeah, I'm blaming you.
Nomad, I'm blaming you.
Wait, AJ.
Cristiano's been his first.
Wait, hold on. Okay, 87 is Sebastian. 87.
So you know the 2030 World Cup. I believe it's with Spain and Portugal. So they're hosting the World Cup. So, yeah, so I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to go 2030. When 2026 could be fine.
So
45 years of age.
Yeah, wait, hold on. So Junior will be. Wait, okay, hold on.
We'll call him Junior.
Wait, hold on.
He's a junior.
Well, I'm not gonna call him Cristiano, bro. So are we saying if
he'll
it's
be 21? He'll be
2030, he'll be
21.
Right. Yeah, it's happening. He's gonna be at the 20.
Oh, I think Weiske is saying that his son and him will be on the same team.
Yeah, for Portugal, bro. He's gonna.
Let me tell you what's gonna happen.
Esco.
Like, so Portugal are gonna win the World Cup in, like, I don't know, let's say like 2090 or something. Like, you know when like this is gonna sound really morbid. Like, you know when like football.
Wait, okay.
Legends pass away.
Okay, nah, we're not doing this.
Okay.
Oh, you think Cristiano's quote is going to be it?
You see the hatred for him.
Wow.
This is where this is coming from.
That should really be red. That should be red, but that's a yellow.
Wow. You can't say Cristiano's corpse is going to be at the World Cup.
What?
You didn't even let me finish, bro. Wait, this is about it, bro.
The first place to score.
Okay. Finish because it started F top, but finish. Eski.
I remember I saw a video once, and people were like, I think it was like at a funeral of like a guy that like was like a football fan, and his friends like they got him his last goal by kicking the ball against the casket and it went into the goal. So
SK, really? I know what you're talking about.
That's influence, man.
I don't know why you brought that up, but
Nomad.
What the
Nomad,
fuck?
you're gonna have to Nomad. We are gonna have to come together as a community to get him to retire. Let's I get to know.
He'll retire. Is this what we're doing?
So hold on, Sebastian.
He'll retire next summer.
Nomad,
He's got 1 year left.
Nomad, you do realize that every year he plays on, he's damaging his own legacy. Let him retire with dignity, for fucking sake.
With dignity.
He was a great player who's got great goals. Who, when he started, was a great winger who could dribble, did great things for the football. Okay, so let him retire with dignity.
I think
He's not here. But he's not here to protect his dignity from people like you. He doesn't give a shit about you. Don't you realize that?
He should.
Of course he doesn't. You don't exist for him. You don't even exist for him.
Well, Nomad, the haters ignore. Nomad, the haters will say otherwise. The haters exist.
You realize you don't exist for him.
Of course I don't exist. That's why I don't hate him. I don't hate any player.
No, this is not hate. What do you keep saying? It's concern.
Of course it's hate. All of you have got PTSD from him dunking over all of your clubs, and you can't get over
it. He
it.
didn't dunk on anyone in the World Cup, no knockouts. That's for sure. BMF, talk to me, BMF.
We got more wins on him.
I love the guy, Saracen. Like, one of the greatest United players I've ever seen.
I love him too, man.
The guy's a phenomenal, right? But I think the issue is.
You sure about that, Barry?
The issue with him is
this.
Yeah,
I love everyone.
The issue with other is this. That it's
I agree.
The guy's what? It turns 40 soon next year, right? He's still trying to prove that it still thinks that people don't see him as one of the greatest to ever do it. I think that's the issue right there. I think obviously with the Messi stuff, I think that's getting through. I still think I'm like, bro, you're 40, bro. You've done everything there is to do in the game. Yes, you don't have a World Cup. I know people are gonna bash for that, but the moments you have, the goals you've scored, the legacy you've left behind, the influence you've left behind, like I'm seeing this guy trying to take a free kick, right? And we said this during the Euros, right? We saw the free kicks he was trying to take from the distances he was trying to take it from. You're not getting no target. I'm like, what are you doing?
It's going. And my thing is like, why does he keep trying to take these free kicks?
It's insecurity, bro.
I'm fine with you taking free kicks. I'm fine with you taking free kicks, right? It's fine, but brother, getting on target, bro. His last couple of free kicks has literally been skyrocketing.
Wait, hold on. Let me quickly do this job. So shout out to Kelvin to hero, man. We have to end with the Kelvin. What people and CR7 fans need to understand is CR7 lost his dribbling when he lost his speed. It was not the knee injury. CR7's skills were effective because of his
It's not a Kelvin to hero joke, man. He's actually saying something.
No, it's not. Wait, hold on. The best version of Cristiano was those last years at United.
No,
that was the best version of him.
It was the first 2 years in Madrid.
No.
Yes.
Those last few years.
It was 09 to 13 Real Madrid.
Like literally, like 10, 11 Ronaldo.
But 09 Cristiano. That was a player. That was a player.
2011 to 2014 is his best version.
Better than 09?
Yes. It's from 06 to 09. 06
guys,
to
as we
09.
saw, guys, I see you on Sunday when hopefully Mbappe flops and everyone hates it.
Sure.
much.